You want to pull it up?
Yeah. So we have a Vaudry from Who's Your Daddy. It's like, is it high gold or
It's like gold 3.
I need to turn you up? Gold 3?
Yeah.
Okay, not bad, not bad. This was what patch was this the newest patch or your last patch?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, new spell.
oh really? You're taking fleet on the newest patch?
Because I thought like they were all squishy and it's Jace, and I usually hate playing against Jace, you know?
Yeah. Um.
So, Temp, going into this matchup, what do we have to think? Jace versus Yasuo.
Well, this is a matchup where it's like really bad early game, but it's like I would much rather be Yasuo in this matchup than Yone for sure.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I just remembered something as well.
What?
Wait, yeah, this is the wrong vault, by the way. Yeah, it's the wrong vault. It's not the...
Oh, should we do the other one?
Yeah, I'll send you the other, because
Okay,
for some reason they have the same date. But, yeah.
it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, what I was saying about fleet is like they kind of like hard nerfed it. It says a buff, so a lot of people are like taking it slow. But
Yeah, but on minions it's like
yeah,
half.
so it's like a buff on range champions, but on Yasuo and Yone, it's like
Just helps people with
really bad no, which is kind of like that's why they're buffing Yone basically because that hurt him a lot because in a lot of his mid
Sent it,
matchups.
by the way.
Okay,
I,
in
it's on
the
the Discord server.
yeah, it's just really
It's
bad
still
into
low,
like mage matchups now because you don't heal off. You have to hit champions, right? So if you're against a range champion,
Yeah.
wait, it's
So
in
is
the
it good?
Discord.
Like, yeah, it's like
Oh,
no.
it just showed up.
Yeah. Like
I
for
don't.
example, like really hard matchups. Let's say I don't know something like set. Probably Conquer would be good, but I don't know if you can even like get close to him without dying. You know.
Yeah, I go conquer in every single matchup now. I just think the point of fleet was like just to be really annoying and just to farm off minions, right? But now you
So you
can't
go
or
fleet,
heal. Yeah, so
second
now
win, D shield.
yeah, I just go conquer, D-shield, and all that because it's just like fleet doesn't really do anything. Right? It's like you're not gonna time it every single time where it's like you can hit fleet on a champion. So I think fleet had just lost all of its value from the change.
Yeah.
I didn't much care for Fleet to begin with.
Yeah, same. I only took it in matchups because like I don't know. It like it basically makes you play worse in my opinion. When I took fleet on Yone, it's just like oh I could
Yeah,
take
you
every
don't feel
bad
you
trade.
can't all in as good as like Conqueror or something.
Can't have as good of a performance in team fights either. You lose that value from
Yeah,
Conqueror.
you lose a lot of carry
You can't
potential.
1v9 basically. Yeah.
Pretty rough. But yeah, in this matchup, I actually think this was a matchup where you wanted to take fleet every single game, in my opinion. So you definitely
But
take conquer now.
yeah.
I don't like these runes. I think bone plating is really bad on Yasuo personally, just because
Hmm.
you're bone plating procs with your shield. So if you're getting hit by his Q, you're not getting any value from bone plating because it's just popping your shield anyway, so it's not going to block any damage.
You'd rather go domination, right, with sudden impact and ravenous.
No, you never want to go domination ever. It's really weak. It's
So,
really
so would
hard.
you take like overgrowth, I guess? Like
I would take
overgrowth
conditioning because the matchup's actually pretty
conditioning, yeah.
easy early, and then yeah, conditioning overgrowth is what I would take in this matchup. I think, or you could take shield bash, but a lot of people hate shield bash though. Like shield bash would make you better in lane and do more damage in lane, but it won't scale as much as over. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I wouldn't. Unflinching's kind of okay because of Evelyn. See the value in that. So you could take that, like just
I
conditioning
took it because
unflinching.
Evelyn and Tom Kench I hate.
Yeah.
You can't
Personally,
really
I
go
wouldn't
for
really do it because, like, my mind only Evelyn has like hard CC, and like Tom Kench, like you could avoid pretty easily, just like win walls Q, get away from him. But yeah, this is definitely a tricky matchup. I would definitely take exhaust too. I don't think ignite is very good into Zed. You get more kill pressure, but it's like it's kind of risky. That was good. Always getting the thing from the minions. Yeah, just like bone plating doesn't do anything. Well, it did block 30 damage. That's cool.
Yeah, I need to improve on sidestepping as well. It's kind of.
Level 2, you could just jump on him, honestly. I think you have NATO there and you have shield, you just go all in. You have your NATO. What are you doing now? You just used everything right there. Like, you definitely kill him.
So
Like, he's
jump
trolling.
all in, right?
Yeah, like, he's trolling for going W second anyway. He just W'd right into your face.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he goes into you, you're like, oh, he has no Q. Like, you do not lose the auto battle. You just E onto the minions, you jump onto him, ignite, he's just dead.
Yeah.
He's trolling you for sure. I think he's still. What is this guy doing? Oh my god.
Ooh, the triumph.
I wanted to push the wave, but I was so scared that Evelyn's there. You know, so it's like I don't know.
Honestly,
so my wave is kind of fun.
yeah, I would push this because Evelyn is a champion. Like, I know you're just like really scared at this point. I would say it depends on the jungler. Like Evelyn, a good Evelyn, like obviously she could do some weird shit, but a good Evelyn will not be her because she just wants the full clear, right? Like that's what the champion does. She just got a full clear, like she's doing. Like, every Evelyn's gonna do this. She's not gonna like level 2 gang. So I think you should just go for this because yeah, like basically if you don't go for this, you're losing a lot. Yeah, you're losing a lot if you just don't go for it. But if you go for it, there's a chance that she's not here, and like you got way more gold, and your wave isn't fucked.
Yeah.
So I think you just go for it. If this was like a Xin Zhao, yeah, you just like okay, Xin Zhao's definitely here. He's like a level 3 jungler or Jarvan.
Keiko or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but since it's Evelyn, you just always need to think about like what the jungler is, you know. So yeah, the wave is
this wave is so
bad.
Dude.
Also, your buy, I would personally go Cloth Armor Dagger instead of Boots, because I don't think the movement suit's really gonna help you, and I always go Cloth Armor.
I thought like cause dodging his Qs and stuff, maybe.
Well, you could, but I don't think the movement suit's really gonna help that much, because you just have your E anyway to like juke it.
Oh no.
Personally, I just always go Cloth Armor against anyone who builds lethality, because lethality champs, if you don't build armor, you kind of just die full to 0. Good rotation. I'd say you win what a little early, but counter, I think. Oh, that's just a fiesta.
Yeah, I could have played that way better, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the biggest thing with Yasuo. Like, what is this win wall like giving you? You know? Like, you're not getting any value from this. You block like one auto attack, and that's it. Whereas if you keep following them, and then you like go right here, you can like win wall this whole area. So like Rumble can't even help either with his E. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought they were going like bot, not to the jungle, I think that's why.
I mean, it happens a lot.
Does remote block the flanker for like,
Let me turn you up.
Rumble?
Everyone's. But you're at 200%.
Oh, sorry, my mic is shit. You know it. There's like remote block. I'm sorry. Does remote block the truck? Not the fucking Rumble flamethrower.
Rumble E? No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
No, the flamethrower. Or is that the?
Oh,
yeah,
no,
the
it doesn't.
flamethrower, it doesn't work.
It blocks his harpoons only.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the rotation was good, and your wave is still fine.
Sorry.
Fine, Alan. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that could have been a lot better if we just like win wall a little bit later. Or maybe wouldn't have died. But yeah, the value that you're getting from bone pitting is just like... Wait, who? Yep. Yeah, it's just like... Bone pitting isn't really doing much, whereas like conditioning is really gonna help you. It's really gonna help you against Evelyn and Zed, because like, you're just gonna get one shot later on, right? But the extra resistances that you get from conditioning is just gonna be huge in the game. It's like you don't need early sustain or like early bone plating early game, right? Because the lane's not hard. Almost kills you.
Oh.
He has Dark Harvest
um,
on Zed. That was good, and you waited for your pike to go in.
Yeah, I think he was like level 30 or like 32, so I think he's like smurfing. You know?
Who the Zed?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
He has
think-
Dark Harvest. Maybe just
Yeah,
trolling.
maybe he's like so confident, so he's like, I don't know, taking Dark Harvest.
Did Dark Orange played on set?
No.
Yeah, weird.
He started, yeah, it's really troll.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
guy's like not even fed on Zed, and he still almost killed you there. That's why I always go Cloth Armor against Zed. I feel like you just need to do it against every lethality champ, because your champion just doesn't have good enough base stats.
HP.
Yeah, even on Yone, it's just like you can't really dodge it. Not even maxing E at least. Yeah. This matchup's a lot harder if he actually maxes E. Well, since the changes, I don't think they can. That was a really good freeze. So he has to come. Honestly, because he has no W, I would just try to like go for a trade on him right now. Even if Evelyn's there, it's like you could just E back, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, like right now, he should die here for sure.
I'm like, okay.
Yes. Yeah, that was really good. Like the only reason you get that kill is because of freezing. Freezing is just so good. Oh, how you want to play Yasuo
Especially
again?
on the Yasuo, like
Yeah,
Fury and
exactly.
stuff.
That's how you play these champions. They're very different from other mid laners. Like a lot of mid lane champs don't do this, right? It's not just like, oh, I'm gonna freeze here. Because
The
most
problem is oh, go on, sorry.
most good mid laners are like Yone, Katarina, like they're not gonna freeze. They're just gonna push the whole wave and like kill your bot lane. But Yasuo and Yone
Yeah.
don't function like that. Maybe they just
The
function for
problem is-
CS.
Yeah, I don't know how to play versus like heavy, like wave clear champs. Like, for example, Malzahar, Syndra, Lux, etc. You know, because they just wave clear the wave, and it's like, I don't.
I mean, if you freeze it on them, like when they go to break the freeze, you could just all in them. Like Bowser has to like go up to use his E. If Syndra wants to wave clear super fast, just use your E too. So if she uses her E, you just go onto her.
Mhm.
You have good pings.
Yeah, and especially
hmm.
Lucian's like 1 HP, like.
Yeah, this happens in a lot of my games too. When I'm versing Zed, it's just like not much you could do here. I would just start hard
Then
pushing
I'm-
right now.
Yeah, maybe I just pushed right there.
Yeah, one. Then you start pushing. Not much you could do about that. It's just whatever. I mean, he's getting kills off that, but I mean, he's losing a lot, and then you get plating. So I don't think it's really that big of a deal as long as we lead. Kinda scared.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that champ is Thanos.
Yeah, especially it was like 1-3 before going ball, dude. Like he
Yeah.
didn't even reset yet.
Yeah, he didn't even
Well-
ult you. But that is why I always... Well, first we definitely misplayed mechanically. Like, your windwall wasn't the best. But even that, it's just like... You need cloth armor. This is why you need cloth armor. This champion just one-shots you. Anything that builds a Dirk... It's not just that. Like, anything that builds a Dirk, you have to build a cloth armor. Yeah. Exception, I would say, is Talon. Because you can block Talon's damage pretty easily.
Totally, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's Faker. You have an execute. Oh my
I
god.
got the XP, dude. It's like, okay.
I mean, that's
Reverse
fine.
dog.
Red
Wait.
9-9 in the mid lane.
Serve.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
oh my
wait, wait,
god.
whoa,
Lag,
whoa,
lag,
whoa, 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 whoa.
lag, lag.
No shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
Red 9-9 versus Faker, like
Yeah, dude.
bro.
Oh my
my
god.
Oh my god.
That would be
Where?
good.
Look her back, look her back.
Fucking pussy ass caster minions wouldn't walk forward, man.
Uh-huh.
No, like
uh-huh.
actually what happened though, I was trying to eat like
Yeah,
towards my
you
tower
trying
and
to,
it eat
yeah,
backward.
yeah.
I was like, seriously?
I mean, it happens.
That was clean, bro. That was clean. That was
I know.
funny.
I mean, I respect it. Like, he did it, so you're like, I'm gonna throw it back. Fine.
And
Respectable.
murked the
Can
shit
you
out of that
imagine?
minion.
Dude, it's
honorable.
an epidemic, dude. It's
all I can say about that is don't run into the tower. I don't know.
Hey,
Don't
he
do
tower
that.
dived the minion and killed it, man. Like, he did what he wanted to do.
dude, quick
Yeah,
and
just-
back. Dude, I'm still gonna position back. So just push the wave and
What are
back.
these names? L9 dog abuser.
That's the tower, and
Cerberus
then just
dog.
this mastery, Bosch's mastery.
What does the tutorial tell us? Stay behind your minions.
Get it next time.
Buy Thornmails on Ash.
But yeah, it's like, you don't need to be afraid to like build defensively. I feel like a lot of, especially on the lower elo side of Yasuo Yones, they never build defensively, which I always
I
think
do,
is really
but
good.
not that early, if that makes sense. Like, I try to get like my core items first, and then do that.
Yeah, but like
You know what
against a lethality champ like Zed or Kiana, it's like if you're building cloth armor that late, like it's just too late, right? Because like lethality is early game, so you need it early.
Is Zed building Eclipse?
Yeah.
Tempest, I have another question. It's about runes.
Yeah, let me turn you up.
Let's say like, because in low elo, it's kind of harder to be good at sidestepping Zed. Would you say taking not like second win overgrowth is better? Because I remember when we did our session and like poke lanes, this is what you told me to go. Is that still what you think is best? Going overgrowth and second wind?
Against
Or-
Zed?
Yeah.
Well, that's not really a poke lane.
Yeah,
that's
but what I'm
good.
saying is like it's like in, I mean, I guess not on Yas necessarily, but like just in general. Let's say you're playing a mid lane champ against Zed that goes resolve secondary. Do you think those are good runes? Just because I feel like in low elo it's kind of hard sometimes to sidestep it. His Q.
I
Especially if
wouldn't.
it's a good one, like a one trick. You know, like
I wouldn't go
one.
second wind. Okay. Bone plating is good against Zed on anyone that isn't Yasuo.
Okay.
Because Yasuo has his shield, so it's like you're like double downing, and it doesn't really do anything. If I was Yone, I would go bone plating.
Mhm.
Well, even then, like I really don't. I don't know. I don't really like bone
You
plating.
don't consider it like a poke lane, I guess.
Not really. Like I guess he is kind of pokey, but I think Zed is like a champion where he's not that strong early, so I usually go conditioning.
Okay, makes sense.
Just because like you want to get to level 12 or 12 minutes. Like it's almost 12 minutes, right? He's level 7. Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty low for this time, I would say. Like, usually it's like level 8, level 9. It's 12 minutes.
Mhm.
So yeah, I would just say like go exhaust and just like get to 12 minutes, and then like you don't need the exhaust as much because armor from thing. That's how I feel at least. I mean, you could take second wind too. I just wouldn't really take bone. I think it's pretty bad just because like if he lands Q, it's just gone. But I mean, if you like bone plating, it's fine. I like, feel safer with it. Perfectly fine. But for Yone and Yasuo, I don't really like it. Maybe on other champs that go resolve, it's fine though. Cause like yeah, like right there. Just, oh, bone plating's gone. It did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you.
From the front. Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. Like we're level 9.
Shut down.
One of the students DMing me. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we're in a really good spot right now. We're level 9. This guy isn't even level 8 yet. He's almost level 8, but I will say this is like a pretty hard game for Yasuo versus Zed and Evelyn. Like that combo is pretty annoying. Double assassins that are different damage types. So you definitely don't really want to go a traditional build. Every time you land an just mastery. That'd be so tilted.
That's the point, though. He just.
Yeah, I just found it for fun. dude.
Gosh. I don't even have a button for that. Personally.
I'm waiting
just
for
press
Malphite
Control
R, by
6.
the way.
Control 6.
No, I have it binded to my R.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, you could have saved that guy.
No, I'm talking to Tempest because like if he has, it's like automatic.
Oof.
6.
Hmm.
Chat for that guy.
I mean, Malphite is pretty troll. He takes so long to ulti.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Where's that
mastery?
mastery?
Hey, does
It's
you
fine,
just...
it's
you
fine,
already
right?
put your
Do you have like a
mastery-
secondary bind for mastery on your R?
Yeah.
It's a timer, bro. It's not a timer. It's like every 2 minutes it goes.
Hey,
Like, this is
are you
where exhaust would like really come in handy.
Mhm.
If you jump over and kill the Eve instantly and then exhaust the Zed, I'm pretty sure you can win that.
Yeah, by the way, there I tried to like actually never mind.
Okay. Which is like we're so squishy too. You just die instantly. Feels like trying to be a hero. Hi.
Oh, okay. Gamer.
How's the shutdown?
Pipes gaming.
Bike gaming. Lord of Hydra.
But yeah, just like Zed just like kind of one tap you there. It's just like if you have no defensive stats on Yasuo against his Zed, just
yeah,
like
I need
you're
armor, I guess.
yeah, you're just gonna get one tap.
So when do you buy like a cloth armor? Like how early? I guess.
I would get it on your first back. Like after you kill him the first time, just build cloth
Okay.
armor. Because a lot of people think like building more damage when you're already winning is the play, but it's actually the opposite. If you're winning, you want to build more defensive because they're behind.
Mm-hmm.
So that means they have like pretty low damage, right? And you have more gold on them. So if you're just building defense to negate their damage, then that's like really good. And also, if Zed doesn't one-shot you, you just win.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. If you're behind Zed, you don't have to build all defensive stats because like, let's say you're already like 0-3. It's like obviously building defense is bad, and you just want to build damage, do as much damage as you can before you die. We get the 0-10 power spike, as they say. Gonna make that joke before someone else did.
I was gonna do it.
Faker, dude. Faker.
I've moved away from the 0-10 power spike joke. I just say I'm a support Yasuo. Support Yone.
We'll be fine here.
I don't even play Yasuo.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Very sweet.
Did you just miss the Q on the chicken? What?
Hey.
It happens.
Hey,
We don't talk about
it
those,
happens,
dude.
it happens, it happens, it
No
happens.
flame, no
Leave him
flame.
alone, leave him alone.
We don't
Like,
talk
that was
about
just lead.
The game is in the past.
Hi.
Oh, there's the Mastery 7. Oh, is he gonna get away?
I sorry, I forgot. So it is. Altered 4.
Even if he dies, it's that kind of smurf on you guys. That's crazy.
Oh
I feel like I've seen this like 4 times this game. He's just like hiding in your jungle. Little hide and seek game. I mean, their comp's really annoying, honestly. They have so much mixed.
Killing spree.
These are the types of games when it's just like, oh man, we missed that stand so much.
Yeah, man. Like when it used to get lifesteal and stuff, like the built into vampire scepter, I guess.
This is why I
Yeah.
miss Frozen Mallet.
Yeah.
My favorite item.
Miss both
Good
of
When
old
those.
I
days.
started playing back in season like 9.
Oh no.
Nice. That was see, that was a really good one.
I fucking hate Kench. What is this?
Yeah, we do
No,
not
man,
focus
he's
the
What the
healing.
fuck
Kenshiro.
is
He's
this?
healing. He's healing through my damage. Dude.
We do not focus the Kenshiro. As soon as Kaisa jumps in, you go for Kaisa. Like she's dead.
Uh-huh.
She just ulted in, she has nothing.
You're full health. He's blocked everything with W.
Mhm.
Wait, Sean, are you here?
Yo, what's up?
She joined the channel, by the way.
Yeah, I'm adding it right now.
Yeah, so as soon as she jumps in, like your win roll is really good. I understand why you tunneled him, because like, I mean, he looks like he's about to die, but in reality, like, we look at his items, Tabby, D-Shield, Frozen Gauntlet. He has 150 armor, like, you're not gonna kill this guy. Or you can kill him, but after the Kai'Sa, right? Like, you just need to, like, not tunnel on someone who's low, because they're a tank. So, you just go straight for the Kai'Sa here. I feel like this game is just, like, being thrown off of, like, little fights like these.
Yeah.
It's like, it makes or breaks the game.
Because you could have EQ'd Kaisa there and caught her and ulti and she was dead.
Yeah, that could have been 2 mana for sure. You kill Kaisa, if Kaisa's dead instantly, you could kill both. Like, this is a double kill for sure.
Yeah, I think if I focus Kai'Sa first.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But yeah, those are the types of fights where it's just like, we probably shouldn't be 4 and 5 by now. We could be a lot more fed with a lot less deaths. Just played fights a little bit differently. Here, you definitely don't want to be padding towards mid. You want to be in a side lane. Like, you should just go top. Like, your illusion being mid is good. You don't want to be mid here.
Yeah.
Because you're just going to be sharing experience and just like, or you need to be somewhere like bot lane. Your Ranger is only catching these waves because you're not going bot, right? And it's just like not efficient. And that's what Yasuo and Yone are, right? Like, you're side lane characters.
Yeah.
That's why Yasuo is OP, especially in lower elos, because you just catch people on the side lane so easily. They just go in the minion wave, you just kill them. Oh, he kills you there. Nice, that's a really good wind wall. You can be way more aggressive
Sitting
here.
in the middle.
You could be way more aggressive here. Like, his shadows are right here. His shadows are right here, so you just want to like run at him. Because this is the only way he can go. He cannot one-shot you. It's just like awkward being mid lane because it's so hard to get kills. I would say you want to be top
is
lane.
way better than like.
He already used Q, so we don't need to use one more there.
And he just missed. Or did he go for Caddy?
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And this is exactly why we do not want to be mid lane.
Agree.
We don't want to be mid lane because there are so many people here.
Yep.
Like, you want to go for the, you want to be in the 1v1s. Like, you don't want to be mid. Lucian wants to be mid because he can just farm and like get the tower by himself. Like, this Kai'Sa should not be top. This Kai'Sa is top lane, getting free farm, solo farm is an AD carry. You never want to let an AD carry get solo farm. It's really, really bad. And I'm pretty sure she kills this guy too. Maybe. The way she dies. Or what?
Oh,
I didn't see that. Anyways, yeah, she got a kill and she's getting all this farm. Like, that's huge. Like, you should just be top lane. Like, you cannot be mid lane. Like, you're so fed, you're just like versing these two people. Whereas, like,
But
if you're in
how
the
do I go
side
top
lane.
when he's there, you know what I mean? The Malphite?
I mean, he went top. But you. How did you? Top now?
Because I find myself in like this situation a lot where, like, for example, I should be in a side lane and then my jungle just takes the wave and like.
Well,
I don't know
you
what to
you
do.
had first move. Like, he's in base. Like, he only goes top
No, I
because you
mean-
go mid.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Like, that's the only, yeah, that's the only reason. Like, this Pike is just catching the wave. You go straight top here. Like, he's pathing mid at first, but he sees you going mid, so he just goes top.
Yeah.
Like, he should go bot. You just want to be in the side lane that doesn't have the Tahm Kench in it, because if you're in the lane with Tahm Kench, you will not be getting any kills. But being in side lane doesn't even, like, it's not even about getting kills. I mean, obviously it is partly, but not fully. It's like,
Solo XP.
yeah, solo XP and just like not dying. It's a lot easier to not die in the side wave than just being mid lane. Although, like, going mid was okay here anyway, because you should have killed this guy, but we kind of just let him live. And after that, it's like, well, our jungler is dead. We don't really want to push up for this because, yeah, jungler's off the map. We have no idea where Evelyn is. So we push for this, we're probably just gonna die. Whereas if you're top lane, you can 2v1 Kai'Sa Evelyn, probably, or a lot easier than doing a 3v1.
And here I die because I literally don't account for Rumble at all. I'm like, yeah. Like, I thought I could 1v2 like Evelyn Zed, but didn't expect Rumble to be there.
Yeah, and that's just like being mid lane. After you get this tower, you're just like committing to like, okay, I'm dead. Like, we're dead for this tower. Which is like, it's not terrible, you're getting a lot of golds, but it would just be better. It's like, compare this play to being top lane, killing this
getting
Kai'Sa,
kill.
and getting this tower and
Tower.
all the gold. Yeah. So it's just better. Never shut down Nish. Oh my god, he's 8-1. Oh. It's like, we're just spending way too much time being dead this game. Where it's like, we had a really good early game, and we just need to like, keep getting gold. But we just like, we're dying like every 2 minutes, which is just like, not how you're gonna carry a game. Because you're just, yeah, you're just dead for too long,
Yeah.
you're not getting enough gold.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
But yeah, with Yasuo Yone, that's like the name of the game. It's like, after the towers go, we are just side lane. We're side lane characters. that is also a slightly character, but like you probably can beat him because you were ahead of him. Now it's kind of hard. Like, with these items, it's gonna be pretty tough. And we still haven't built any defensive. Like, I do not think Shobo IE, as much as like that's the core for Yasuo, this game it's pretty awkward to, because like you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Like we need
I
some
don't know
sort
what
of
to do
defense.
though. Like,
I mean, just like
Like,
sitting
what
on a
else
cloth
do I-
armor. Just sit on a cloth armor. Oh yeah, we don't want to be versing the top catch. There's no way we would.
yeah.
Got way too fun. I mean, if you kite through the minions, maybe. Okay, the
I
flash.
tried.
Good ankles? Question mark?
Ooh.
I mean, that was pretty close for being 9 and 2. It's just like,
Yeah.
if we had more gold and we're not making this many mistakes, we probably can verse him in the side lane because we would have IE by now. Since we're committing to IE.
I don't. That would be a pretty close fight, in my opinion. Because I
Yeah.
feel like Tom's just kind of getting abused right now.
I mean,
Your
if
team's turret
it was that close without IE, I think plays a little bit better and dodges more damage to win. But obviously, we don't want to be in this
Yeah.
okay. Like, you want to be top lane. You're the mid laner. Baron's up. You don't want to be in the bot lane. If you are the mid laner, you don't have TP, you go ignite. Always be top lane. Always be top lane or mid with your team. You never want to be
Oh,
bot lane.
depending on like which side the like objective is on, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so if Baron's ever up, when Baron is not up, you want to be bot side, because you want to be there for the dragons. But if Baron is up, you never want to be bot lane ever again. Because if this is higher elo, and you're just bot lane, they just do Baron instantly. If this is a challenger game, you're ever bot lane, Baron's gone.
Uh-huh.
I have a question. With Kaisa being top, I mean, I get we're focusing on like what to do as the mid laner, but wouldn't normally like your Rengar be like constantly just one shotting Kaisa?
Yeah, I mean, she's trolling. And the fact that she's like level 12, same level as Yasuo, she's basically playing like a solo laner, which is should not be allowed because she's Kaisa, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back and
I was
look
gonna
at-
say, because I
yeah.
feel like usually like Moffat top would be okay as long as Rengar is just perma going there and just keeps killing her.
Yeah, like let's look at what she's doing while we're dying to Tom Kench. Like that's a really good point you bring up. It's just like instead of being bot lane and fighting this Tom Kench, we could just be top lane. And instead of taking this fight with Tom Kench, we could be taking the fight with Kaisa instead, right?
I mean, farming Kaisa.
Yeah, she has been doing this for like 10 minutes straight, and she's just getting so much farm. Well, still cover farm is so low, but yeah, she's just missing the minions or something. She's been doing this for so long. Like she is just free food. But
Yeah.
we go bot instead to fight Tom Kench. It's like this is a way you just always need to be actively thinking like, what is the easier fight? Well, it's not even that. It's just like Baron's up anyways. Like you want to be top side, because Tom Kench will not be top side.
Just curious because
blue team's
you know
turret has
we've seen several times the Tom just fucking survives because of those shields. Is it prudent at some point to like maybe forego one of the normal core items and maybe pick up serpents? Because he just refuses to die and often winds up carrying team fights, at
I
least in
think
gold
Bork
silver.
would be good. Bork LDR.
I wouldn't say so because they just first they just nerfed it, so it's like pretty meh right now. And Yasuo's just not really a champion who can build it. I mean, it's like it was okay last patch before they nerfed it, but he's not really a lethality champ, and he's the only shield, right? Well, I mean, Kaisa and Rumble have shield, but I mean,
in the instance of this guy literally being 9 and 2, right? He's a carry
yeah,
and
but
a literal threat.
the way that like you fight Tom Kench as Yasuo anyway, you don't care about his shields. Like when he procs his shield,
Yeah,
you want to
sure.
kite him.
You back off.
Yeah,
Because
like,
it
you wanna
drops
kite him.
off after a few seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just like, it's too hard to build it on Yasuo because it's just not a scaling item and it's just not worth it. Like, you're gonna be way too squishy. Like, your
What about
goal.
like Bork or something? Bork LDR.
Even then, I
was
wouldn't.
gonna say, what about Cereldia's Grudge? Because you also get the slow on it, so I think it could be good to just hunt down Kaisa since she's sitting in soul lanes. You could eat to the wave, and then with Cereldia's
think-
slow, you
I feel like Lord Dominic's
And
would be
also,
better.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say
But
Lord
crits
Doms is
fail.
just
'Cause you
better.
get the overflow from the crit, and you get all the armor pen, the extra 10%.
It's just like Terrelda's is a pretty bad item. A lot of people say like, oh, Frozen Malt's gone, so you can build that, but like Frozen Malt was OP not because of the slow. Well, because of the slow.
What the hell?
Yeah. Like you
And
need to
item.
build items that like
Malphite gaming.
give survivability to Yasuo too. You can't build him glass cannon.
Yeah.
He's not like a
You
Zed.
need like
Bloodthirster or Death DD.
Yeah, like Dust. Like the end game build for this game would probably be Shield Bow, IE, Dust Dance, Visage, and like Bloodthirster. That's what I would
where
do.
did you build GA? Okay.
I mean you could if you want GA. Actually, yeah, GA is probably better than Dust Dance.
Yeah, so you gotta saw out the armor.
Yeah, GA third would be better than Dust Dance. Actually, you're right. I was talking to him. What happened?
Fuck are these names? L9
That's what I
dog
said
abuser?
earlier.
Level 9? Okay, so we see Malphite show he's a pro gamer until he's 9.
How is he so squishy?
That
How does he
man
build?
is a
What?
menace.
Oh,
He's just being
What?
AP for some reason.
No.
Yo, man, what's his
He's going
ID? What's
AP
his
belt.
name so we can report him? What's his
Oh
name?
no.
I want to. Well, I don't know this guy.
What is that? Okay, well he just kind of ran it down.
His name is Jetru, J-E-T-R.
Rengar just one-shots Kai'Sa here now. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's a 4v4 at least.
but
I
yeah,
think your team is
I
fine.
I guess your expectations for Malphite were already so low, you can't really be disappointed by that play.
Yeah, now it's kind of a little doomed.
No balls, wouldn't think they are.
We never win that. I mean, at this point in the game, I feel like the
he
game
couldn't.
is pretty.
He couldn't take the R anyway. He used it on Evelyn.
Yeah, I would say the game is pretty like not doomed at this point, but it's like not in your control anymore. Which is why I think a lot of people say Yone is like easier Yasuo, which it is more forgiving, especially in lower elos. Because like if you're making this many mistakes on Yasuo, the game is like pretty impossible because you just don't scale as much as Yone, right? Whereas Yone, it's like you can make a lot of mistakes with Yone, and then if you scale, you're just gonna win the game anyway. But Yasuo's not really like that.
Yeah.
Like if you fuck up the early game, and you take a lot of deaths, like you're not gonna just hard.
In my defense, this game I like stayed up till 7 AM.
What the fuck is this tension thing?
Look at that damage,
Oh,
what the
two shots
fuck?
in.
Kench is just being.
Holy shit, man.
He does not die.
It's Kench, dude. What do you expect?
He dies here, I believe.
I
Oh,
feel
we
like,
used
yeah,
W.
Rengar does not win.
Oh, we Rengar W'd instead of Rengar Qing for no reason. Very unfortunate. That guy has plot armor.
Rengar kind of hurts to watch.
God, gamer.
That's not very good.
Ringer's playing around the MacBook, bro.
But like, it's like 24 minutes in and we only have 157 farm. Like these numbers, this number has to go way, 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 way up. And that's just like, we haven't been side
Side laning
laning
more
all game.
instead of mid.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, I'm
like,
happy
you need to be
if I'm
side
at
laning a lot more.
120.
Yeah, I have a problem where I don't know why, but I get distracted in like hard games and I don't follow the game plan, which is side lane, you know?
I mean, a lot of the times I see people just like try to like do plays that are like incorrect because like they think their team's losing, I guess.
Makes
Which is
sense.
just like, it's just tilt at that point.
Compensating for them. Yeah.
Yeah, like you just need to like, even if they're typing, just mute all and just like follow your game plan because like you don't want to do incorrect plays just like out of desperation. I mean, sometimes if the game's really going badly, but this game was fine. I think we just need to
surprisingly
farm more.
aren't down that much gold. I guess not down any gold.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like competitive. Like we need to be way higher gold than them at this point in the game because like they just outscale. Like gold's not everything.
I just don't understand how that they're above 10 gold.
Oh, how they're above in gold? Oh,
They've 7 kills up.
Ours.
They've got more objectives.
CS.
Blue team is just farming better, I'm pretty sure.
It's fine.
They've got more kills. They've got more objectives. They've got more CS.
Oh, it's not fun.
Oh my god, Pike. Oh, Pike.
No way.
Oh,
around the
Pike.
lane, right? Pike.
I was sad to watch.
Oh, nice.
Really deep.
Here comes Zed.
Okay.
Zed's an idiot. What the fuck?
Bro, it's actually
Oh
Z99.
my god. What the fuck?
Faker, dude.
Oh, wait. You went Lord. Yeah. This is what we don't want to do. Like, their team is 2 assassins. You cannot go through damage item. Like this is way too.
But isn't like their main carry, I guess, Kent for now? Or
Yeah, but like
because
you,
he's
Zed is
unkillable.
you're
now
not
the
gonna
default
you're not
option.
gonna focus Tom Kent. Like you need to kill everyone else but Tom. He's pure tank. We are not
Zed's
focusing this
stronger
guy.
than Kench is right now, anyway.
Zed's 169 years of
You need to
design.
focus these four for sure.
So I should have built defensively, I guess.
Yeah, like especially if we're taking Conqueror, like you already have enough. Like, you're not
Zed-
killing the Tom Kent.
Zed's literally so bad he fucked up his main combo and still managed to one-shot Lucian.
Yeah, is that the champion
And
that
he
can do
pressed
that?
R, dude. R ignite. Easy.
Yeah, instead of
How
Lord
does he have 11
Doms,
kills?
cause Zed no skill champion.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, I would go Shieldbow IE and then probably just GA because you're gonna die in these fights. So you just need to do as much as possible and just try to like come back and kill more people. But Lord Dom's just
Kench
not the
being
play.
as big as he
Nice.
was, would it have been better to go Shield Bow into Lord Dom's his second item and then GA, or?
I mean, you could do that, but he's like the only one with armor. I guess he has
Here,
tabbies.
I didn't want to contest Baron, by the way, because like we just lose, I think, like
Yeah,
5v5.
I mean, splitting here is fine. You can't enter team fights. I mean, honestly, the game's like pretty.
Doom.
Shut down.
Yeah, it's just out of your control at this point. Like, you can't carry a team fight. They have too much damage. The main throws were like in the beginning of this game. Sure.
Yeah.
I say something. I also think that it's not really a youth problem, but also something that probably makes the game a lot harder is that you guys have no wards on the map, like ever.
Yeah, that's gonna be a common thing in the CLO for sure.
Oh yeah, I didn't know what elo we were. I mean,
It's gold 3.
I also wanted to play Yasuo ADC with that name.
Yeah,
Little
go.
Hasaki.
Like, you see how like against the Tom Kench, like even if you
it
build
doesn't
this,
matter.
yeah, like you can't kill him. Like you lose 1v1, you kill items because you're just too squishy. He just kills you. Like building pure damage is only good if you're gonna one-shot someone, right? But you're not gonna one-shot Tom Kench. If he's just gonna kill you with his base damage because you have no defensive stats.
Who's that YouTuber who does like pure movement speed Yasuo, pure lethality Yasuo?
Room, something with an R and room. Don't remember.
He's like Spanish or something. I don't know.
Remember.
Wait,
It's like,
You're building another
oh,
damage item fourth? Oh, shot.
I'm building Bork.
Oh no, sir. Sir, we do not build 4 damage items on Yasuo. That is not the play. If you want to build pure damage on a character, we play Zed. You play an assassin. But as a
No, I meant,
fighter,
like,
you can never
because I
build 4
felt like
damage items.
Kent was the main problem. I think that's the.
Oh.
Yeah, but like building that much damage is just not gonna help. They have 2 assassins. You're just gonna get one tap. Like
what
the way
did I
I play
build?
Yasuo to 1v9 is like
Okay.
you need to like go Conqueror and go like defensive items and just like be a drain tank, be able to 1v5. Because
Yeah.
if you're going
What do you
glass
think
cannon on a
about
character like
randoms?
this, not gonna work.
Glass cannon against guys who literally are rocks into a window.
Tempest, you think Randuin's third is okay? Like you, maybe with the cloth armor you had before, you can just sit on a Warden's Mail for a bit.
Yeah. If you want to go like a pure defensive item, I think it's really good.
And
It's either that or GA.
after
it's not-
IE, I would say after IE, maybe you go Randuin's here.
Wouldn't randoms more if Kaisa was an actual threat? Because it's
Isn't Kaisa is an actual threat? She's up a lot of like the
Yeah, I mean, she has 3 items. I think Randuin's is fine. It's definitely better than like Lord Doms. It's either Randuin's or GA. If you want like a little bit more damage, GA.
GA makes
Sure.
sense. But if you're like up in XP or like doing pretty well, you go.
Yeah.
Randuin's.
I mean,
oh,
Randy's
shit,
one of my
Rumble,
favorite
17
items.
and 7.
Oh
it's
yeah, I
like-
like it too.
Yeah, because like you just ult in, and
Time to
then
focus the
And no one
tank.
can move. And
Yeah.
your Malphite also gets a big ult as well.
you just lower everyone's damage for sure. Really good.
I mean, wouldn't Gargoyle be a little better here considering that they have mixes of hyperfed, AP, and AD?
I don't
that
think
ties
Gargoyle's
down
the
damage.
item that you want on Yasuo, because it scales off HP. I think you're not gonna build. It's like your first item. The Gargoyles is not a first defensive item. Yeah, we go in, we're pure squishy, and we just die instantly. Like, this is why you cannot build 4 damage out of Yasuo.
You managed to dash right
Also,
line from the bar.
the wall. Maybe if it was forward, it would have been able to do a lot more.
I mean,
So
at this,
what's like built, I guess. So,
like, GA is the
of,
only
like,
thing that's gonna
LBR.
save you there.
and like spirit, I guess. After.
Like, GA Spear Visit. It's the only thing you
She
can do there.
became part of
I
the
sold boots, by the way, and switched.
Oh, that's fine if you're going
Does-
Bork, but we should not be going Bork. It's just like they have no health targets except for one. Like, Bork is very, like, inefficient. Like, the only 2 damage items you need is Yobo and IE, honestly. Like, you don't need.
What
But I mean,
about like LDR? Like not in this game specifically, but like in other games.
I've seen Yasuo's just go LDR second. Like, I know Wandering Pro does that a lot, but I don't
Easy
think
does
it's
it. Easy
good
does it, like,
this game. Because, like, the only target that has armor is Tahm Kench, and then if you're fighting Tahm Kench, you're probably ulting anyway, so it's really not going to be that effective. But, I mean, if you kill everyone but Tahm Kench, you're probably going to win the fight anyway. You don't really need it. You just need to survive. But, I mean, when it comes to this far of the game, like, the game's probably pretty much over. Like, the main mistakes happened way earlier, where it's just like, you're dying. Great. It's like, you're just dying way too much. Like, when we're 3-1-2, we should be able to carry this game.
yeah,
for
that's
sure.
what I like. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, like, I just want to go over the early game a little bit. This is fun. This is whatever. Like, you can't stop this. It's just like, your bot lane doesn't back up. Can't really be here for this. It's whatever. This is fine. But the thing that happens next, like, this is the first major throw. Like, he loses a lot off this. I think going for this plating is fine, but you just have to get out right away. And you have to see that your Rengar is just not near you. You get this plating, you just run. You just go up. You go up towards your
I didn't even
Rengar.
think you needed to do that last auto. I think you could have walked away.
Well,
before
yeah,
the
that
last
too.
auto and still got the plate.
You see Evelyn, you know Zed just from bottom, so he's gonna come from this side. So if you just run up, you don't die, and you're fine. But this death is huge, because you have a shutdown too. So like, he just went all the way bot lane to get a kill, and you just got...
And got a shot down.
You got more. Like, you got more experience, you got plating. So as long as you don't die, just run straight up. But instead, you just run into him. Just die. Like, you could have
Yeah,
splashed
so
this
I
too.
should have went top.
Down.
Like
Yeah, you-
top side and stuff.
Yeah, you just go top. Because this was like the major throw first. You cannot be dying like this.
Extra shutdown.
Like, you had a huge advantage. He's level 6. You missed so much experience, but it ends up not mattering because you just... I think, like, maybe you're kind of, like, tilting from your team dying to this, but, like, you just need to not tilt off this. It's
Yeah,
like, who
true.
cares? It's like, this doesn't matter. Because you get more than him anyway. You get more experience, you get, like, the same, if not more gold than him. But now you die to him, so you give him your shutdown. He gets a shit ton of experience, because if you kill someone who is higher than you, you get so much. And then he gets plating too. So he basically got what you got, plus more.
And I lost that cannon. Right?
Yeah.
I have a question. About it's like I think during that fight would have been really good. Is like Yasuo has 2 wards right now. That's something I'm kind of bad with sometimes too. Is like warding. If let's say there was like a ward on Pixel Brush during that, or he probably would
Like
have
right
been able to get out. I think yeah, because by the time Evelyn came up, like was about to go in, he was already at Pixel. So if he sees him at Pixel, I think he has a chance of getting out there. I think I don't know. I think if you would say something about warding, it would be nice.
I mean, yeah, he definitely should be using his wards more. Like, honestly,
I
where
suck at warding.
where our ward is like, you're against an Evelyn, right? She just wants a full clear 24/7.
You
So
want one over by the chickens?
Like her
yeah,
chickens.
always right here. Always put it right here so you have vision of the chickens. But in this scenario, like, it shouldn't matter if he has a ward here anyway, because we know Zed went bottom. So we don't need vision on him to know that he is coming up. Like, obviously he could have recalled and came from base, but going up is still the same thing, right? So
Yeah.
he can't come from this way, so he's either gonna come from this way or this way. So it's just like, we just go up and we live. So yeah, a ward here would be fine. Although a ward here would just be better, which he should have gotten a ward, which you could have, right? You get the plating,
Yeah.
Evelyn can't kill you, you just walk through Evelyn, whatever. You just go up and you put a ward on your way out when you're leaving.
Yeah.
That's what should have happened. But instead we...
I think
a lot.
I panicked way too much. That's why.
Mhm.
Like, oh shit.
But But then he just like inted and gave you so much experience, and then you kind of just
And
throw
I
it back.
entered back as well, right? Dude,
Turret dive on the minion.
So basically,
dude, I
went
tried
from
to E to my side and it just eat backwards.
It
Like,
happened.
fuck.
But that's just gonna throw a game, right? It's like you're 3-1, you're in a winning position, and then we die to him, you have a shutdown, we come back to lane, and then die again.
I just have to be patient with the like minions. I guess.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
And I'm pretty sure we just die again. I just want to go up until we die again. It's like, we died twice in a row, we've been dead for a while now, we have 64 CS, which this should be a lot higher since we were 3-1. And we kind of cleared this freeze for no. We had a good freeze on him. They couldn't really put. I guess we were like kind of scared he was gonna like again. Doesn't really
Maybe.
matter too
I don't
much.
know why. I think I was like tilted after the
Mm-hmm.
double kill ball. You know?
It's normal, but like this game is really highly winnable for sure. Like you're still really far ahead of him.
Tempest, convenient you could go back to the first 3 waves. If you could. I just have a question about the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't
go
really
to-
have to. It's more of a question. I guess I can just say it.
No, it's fine. I can go to that after. I just want to see him die again.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that sounded bad.
That's when
I kind of want to see you die
No
again.
reason, it's fine.
I hear your Rengar hardcore grief.
We all want to see that after the
This, I feel like it's a good roam, but okay. First, I don't understand how Evelyn survives.
or me.
I don't
Does
think
your
she
Q
does.
miss? How does your? Oh, you queued the Tom Kent instead of him.
No,
No,
but
I-
if-
Did I?
oh, you did.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
you have.
Maybe I thought she was gonna die from the
Yeah, the fact that like she lives for so long, she gets so much damage on this guy. Like this is why he dies. You don't
Yeah.
give her. He loses so much. He almost dies to her. So like you win this fight for sure. And we don't win
If I
wall,
win
and he gets
this
licked.
as well. Yeah.
Like if we win wall to the left and he doesn't get licked, he doesn't die either.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like this is like all we have to see in this replay to see like how we lost this game, right? So it's just like so he roamed, it's whatever, then we die, give him a shutdown, and then we come back to lane, run to a tower and die, then we come back to lane, we go up here and die.
Run tower
So
and die.
in 3 minutes we've died 3 times in a row. So we're just not CSing at all this whole time, and it's just like it's just like that's all it's gonna take to lose the game. Like we should have won this fight mechanically. Like it's just mechanical errors. We didn't kill the Evelyn. We should have taken exhaust, and it was 12 minutes there, so we would have had conditioning. So
By the way, yeah, I tried taking exhaust versus like Zen, and I don't know. I always get like killed. I don't know. Still, even with exhaust. I don't-
maybe because we're not using it right. Because the way you use it against Zed, a lot of people misplay it, right? As soon as he ults, they use it. Where like he could wait out the exhaust and then use his burst. I think so. They hired it, but that's what it used to be. But you want to wait till like for a little bit, right? He ults, like wait a little bit and then exhaust, and he can't burst you. Let's go to the
Oh yeah,
first
my question about this was since it's Zed, do you not just walk up, take the poke, take whatever damage he throws at you, get kind of low whatever, but cheater recall it?
Yeah, exactly. Like this is one of the
Because
matchups where you could shoot a
can't-
recall.
because he can't push the wave at all. Early on.
Exactly.
Play level 3, so I think it's a really good time to cheat a recall.
Yeah, so we want to just like last hit these minions. This is good. So far it's good.
But like here you would just be walking up and zoning him off a lot harder.
Yeah, like he shouldn't be able to.
You're gonna recall, right?
Exactly.
So since you're gonna recall, you can just walk up. You also have pot fit too low.
Yeah, we don't have to be this scared. Like when he goes up to like hit a minion, like you can just auto Q him. He should lose like a lot of health for that. Then always play behind your minions, so like you don't take the full Q damage.
Yeah.
Like we're almost shooter recalling, and then like he gets level 2 before us. I don't know how. You just need to you need to hit the minions. If he's hitting the minions more, you need to hit it more, because he should not be aiming to push on you. We're kind of just like taking free Q damage. Well, we do end up killing because trolling really hard. The fact that he has W second is like I don't know what this. He's trolling. If he went E second, we're in a really bad spot because he could have just like E Q'd all that. But I mean, he's trolling. He should have died right there, but then you end up killing him. Yeah, this is like awkward. We can't even say like cheater recall didn't matter, I guess, because
It's a bit of a strange fight.
yeah. Although you should have pushed this wave. Like, this was another huge misplay.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that he died, you need to push this way because like there's no way Evelyn can beat. Just no way. It's Evelyn.
Yeah.
Unless she's really gonna level 3 gank you, and it's like, if so, like it happens. But we just need to like go for some risks because if you don't go for this risk,
wave is like
yeah,
really good.
you miss a whole cannon wave for free.
Yeah, and he like gets all the minions anyway.
Yeah. I'd say all those things, like why you lost the game. The rest of the VOD, like doesn't really matter. It's just like at that point, it's just coin flip because all the misplays we made it like. Yeah, I think I talked enough about this VOD. I'm gonna play my own game and just talk about it. Yeah, I think there's a lot to learn from that VOD. It was definitely a winnable game.
Yeah, I was 3-1. I should have been able to carry, but yeah, I threw.
Let me play in like a similar. I want to play in a little bit higher elo. I think I have like a D4 account. But yeah, I don't want to see you or anyone building that offensively on Yasuo because like he's just not a champion like that. Because like think about it, you're just a melee champion who just has to ult in like everyone. You can't build for offensive. It's just not allowed.
So like after IE, you would just build defensive, I guess.
Yeah.
Or like BT after IE. Then.
If you're gonna build, if you want to go like a more damage route, at least go like a half defensive item, right? So like Bloodthirster and GA are they do give you defense, right? You either get a shield,
and like
armor.
as well.
Yeah, like those are the items you want to be building. Like Bork, I never build Bork on Yasuo. You don't need it.
Seriously.
Yeah, like I've never built
something
Bork.
versus like a Cho'Gath, for example, or like
Even though it's just not worth it. But I mean, this is just a common thing I see a lot of Yasuo mains do is like they just build way too defensively or too offensively, which I think I was like one of the first Yasuo mains in like season 6. I actually build defensively because I saw like everyone like first back on Yasuo just build triple dagger. I'm just like, why do people do this? And then I would just like sit on a mantle or sit on a cloth. Or like people don't understand how good it is to just sit on a cloth or mantle.
Yeah, I did it before versus like a Kiana, where I built like
Yeah, exactly.
a cloth plate first light, and it really helped.
Exactly, it's the same
or
concept.
like finishing chain. What do you think about like finishing chain best after like I don't know after like Noon Quiver or something? I don't know, like or after boots maybe.
I would only do that if it's like you're against double AD in the jungle. That game would be kind of awkward building like a full chain best against an Evelyn. But I would just sit on the cloth. Find the account.
If it's really bad, you could also always sit on a Warden's Mail and then go, like let's say since you're
That's like
build
Lucid Men or
defensive,
something.
you could say go like Shield Bow and then Shield Bow into IE with before you build IE, you sit on a Warden's Mail, and then you can go Randuin's third.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. It just depends like what you want to build into. If you want Dust Dance that game,
yeah.
Invest. If
By
you
the
want
way,
Randers
when
that
do
game,
you
Warden's Mail.
when do you build like KSS versus like Malzahar or something like? I don't know when.
Yeah, that would be like the only matchup I would do it in, or like maybe if they have a Skarner, probably.
Yeah.
Personally, I really hate that item, but sometimes you do need it against a Malzahar for sure.
Mordekaiser or
I don't really do it into Mordekaiser unless I'm like the only person who's like gonna be fed, I guess. But I really hate that item.
What if Mordekaiser really like let's say you're kind of a carry, but he's like their carry, and he's just perma-ulting you, and you just can't win the 1v1. Do you go QSS?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the time when you want to build.
I like the like silver Mirror Dawn one instead of like the.
Yeah, I always build that one. It makes you tankier.
Yeah, I don't know why people build the like green one. I hate it, dude. It's like
it gives you like a little bit more damage than the other one, but
it just depends on the channel.
The H3 and MR.
Yeah, exactly. The defensive stats outweigh the offensive stats. You only really need 2 damage in Yasuo. Well, like 2.5, and when I say half, I mean like That's the answer
Like
GA.
half
Nice
defensive.
answer, so
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
I guess like techno, like 3 damage items at that point. And I would only go Bloodthirster third if you're like super ahead. But it depends on the comp too.
Dude, I had a game like yesterday where I was 6-1, and then my ADC literally just opened for no reason. I don't understand. Like,
80
yeah,
carry mental is pretty bad. Oh, also there's like going to Zeal stuff, which, you know, some Yasuos do. And
I do, but not versus like burst.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
yeah.
Like that was really good that you didn't. It's not an every game type of thing.
It's versus like winning lanes, I guess. Like, yeah.
And in Korea they do like what's it called? Mortal Reminder second, like fully finished. I think it's really bad.
Yeah.
I've talked to like other people about it.
Wait, why is it
Where
bad though?
Yasuo means it's just not cost efficient. If they don't have healing, especially, there's no point in building it because a BF sword just gives more AD anyway, and it costs less, and you don't delay your IE. So like, why would you
No.
full finish your mortal? Just doesn't
No,
make
but
any
like
sense.
it's really good versus like for
I
example, if I
think
have
the
mid
idea
and
is
top
just price
jungle
point for
healing.
the spike though,
Uh,
right? Because you get your 100% crit off of 2500 for your second item, and you get 60%
Yeah, and isn't it like
Grievous, and you get movement speed off of the Zeal too.
The only thing the only thing that I agree with, like I agree with Tempest on this is, I don't think you need that much Grievous that early. I don't think that's worth.
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean,
it's good versus
if you're
heavy
spending
healing.
Grievous
that
is
much
really
for,
only good early on anyway.
if you're gonna build
Like
like,
Aatrox
I'm not saying necessarily.
Aatrox set. I don't know. I feel like versus set because of his health regen, Grievous is good.
like I feel like someone like one on your team should be building Grievous anyway, other than you.
Uh-huh.
And like if you really need it, just sit on the 800 gold item. Like you don't need to finish it. It's just delaying. There's no point of finishing the item. It doesn't give you more damage than a BF sword, and you're just delaying your IE really hard. And like, if you want the 100% crit, I mean, you don't need the 100% crit. If you're sitting on the Zeal already, you're at 88%
Yeah.
crit. Like, you don't need to go higher than 88%.
What do you mean by that?
Like, you don't need to go crit second. Like, for example, if you build like a shield bow, then you build a crit usually, right? You don't.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that if you have Zeal.
Yeah, you can just sit on the
Yeah, like
Zeal.
80% is just
88
high
is
enough.
still pretty high. Yeah.
You're probably not gonna lose the game because you like miss a crit. Doubt it. Maybe.
Yeah, that would be stupid. Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
don't think you're wrong. I just think I was saying I see the idea of their utility of doing it because it's a cheap item and finishing it gives you the 100 and you get the extra boost on the Grievous to like get ahead earlier.
I think it's just like it's a feel good thing, especially because like it gives you more movement speed. But like in reality,
Yeah.
For sure.
doesn't really make sense.
I think it's more of a placebo too. I think you're right.
Yeah, it's just like a feel, like something just feel good, and just like it looks good to have 2 items. But like if you do the math on things, like it's not worth it, unless like I would only do it if they have like a Mundo Soraka, and it's like okay, then it's good. Their whole comp is just about healing.
But wait, I think the new Mundo and Soraka will ignore like Grievous now.
True.
After-
Well, I mean, you
yeah.
could just reapply it, but you're
Tempest,
right.
I think you could. Do you think you could play like a mac? I'm not saying macro centered champion. Like every champion needs macro, but like because for example, like the last game we focused a lot on mechanics. On like Yasuo, for example, if there's any way you could like focus a lot more on like macro this game maybe, because I feel like not everyone, or at least like personally, like I don't really main anyone anymore. I don't know. I personally don't play a lot of like ranked anymore. I play more in houses, so I'm playing a lot more like macro center champions. So I was just wondering if like maybe this, like, you can still play Yasuo, but I think if you could focus a little more on macro this game, it would be really like, nice.
I think I was gonna play Yone because Yone's like the best of both worlds. I think Yasuo's a champion where it's just like he's very different though, right? It's like mostly about if you're good mechanically, you're gonna climb. Whereas like
Yeah.
Yone is like more playing correctly.
And like team fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yone is
I remember
more.
when Yasuo used to be the best
Awesome.
champion in the game.
It's like really
He's-
OP in season 6.
Like when he
Oh,
came
yeah.
out, he was fucking disgusting.
Oh yeah, I didn't
I
play him
don't know,
back
man.
then.
I started playing at the like end of season 9, and I'd go like 0 and like 12 every game, and
Oh,
then
jeez.
yeah, just
But I think like macro Yasuo still worth it, obviously, because like you need macro, you know what I mean?
I mean, no, I think Yasuo is just Yasuo. You either
Explain.
you either like shit stomp or you get shit
You get
stomped,
shit stomped. Yeah,
pretty much.
true.
Well, they just have like different roles. So like a lot of people who play Yasuo and Yone, they're just like, why am I doing bad with Yone when I'm good at Yasuo? It's just like they're yeah, they're
They're
brothers.
playing it the same way.
Yeah, exactly. They're like polar opposite playstyles, so that's why. It's like yeah, they're brothers, and it's like oh, they're gonna be like the same, but it's like no, not at all.
You like the new champ, Tempest?
I don't even know what it does. I saw a video on it. I have no idea what it does.
Oh, dude,
It's
I don't
disgusting.
know. I really don't
Disgusting.
know either. She does like some teleportation.
AoE fears, by the way.
I heard that it
Nice.
counters Yasuo or Yone because the more you dash, the more damage she does to you, so that doesn't sound very fun.
Oh my god.
Wait, oh yeah, because you use movement abilities, she gets a fear on you.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool, I
It's,
guess. That's fun. Punished for playing my champion correctly.
it's literally like Annie 2.0,
Oh, that sounds fun.
except she's
I really
like
want
the-
S11
Annie
Annie.
2.0 mixed with Nocturne and Warwick.
she's literally a depressed teenager. It's hilarious. Her voice line's crack.
She's gonna get played mid lane jungle and be a fucking menace.
That doesn't sound fun. I don't like it.
Yeah. No, she seems a bit like
I don't know if
crazy
this is
util.
like a Yasuo thing or not, but I feel like jungle just
Damn, it's
like
Tempest flat
fucks
hard
Yasuo
stuck.
so
That one hard
hard,
stuck.
dude. I don't know.
On perfect
Like,
count.
Tempest, have you
Alright, never mind. He's not
have you
stuck.
watched
You have a
the
match
video
history.
for that new champion yet?
I can't. There's too many people talking. I can't hear. What was that?
I asked if you'd watched the video for the new champion yet.
Yeah, I did. I had no idea what was happening. Wasn't.
I don't know when she's getting released. I don't know.
probably
Got it,
next
cute.
match.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
The countdown.
Just
You
wait
gotta
till
get
that
the
clip
volume
around-
on, bro. You gotta hear voice lines.
No,
the
I
clip
heard it. I
around
don't
No,
like
but
it.
Dragon is
you
so
don't need fucking
disgusting.
ear rape for it. Like, I like the Viego voice
Oh.
line. Like,
Goodbye.
Oh no, hers are funny because she's just like a emo teen.
She's
That's
like
got a
emo
crush on
with
Viego.
Yeah,
season 11, I guess.
funny.
wait, what did he say? He said,
There's gonna be Rule 34 about that one.
Huh?
Oh no.
Okay,
oh,
whoa,
okay,
oh,
didn't
no,
have to
oh,
make it
no.
weird.
Whoa.
Didn't have to make it weird, but
Whoa.
okay.
It's like
So-
D2. High diamond. Okay. I was going to go for lower than that, but it's fine. Demon of Land. Answer.
So
my
what's
first
the
game of the
difference
day.
between like Yasuo and Yone though, like in general? Like
They're like the
when you
complete
go into
opposite.
matchups, I guess.
But
How,
Yasuo,
though?
you need to like. It's all about the way you play Yasuo is like you play for prio. Like you get prio on your lane, and like you just play for crab. Well, at least in high elo. And then Yone is just all about. I'm playing Cassidy.
But
We are just scaling. We are not playing to kill my
But some
lane.
matchups, like how they get try though. You know what I mean?
On Yasuo, you should get prio in most lanes. Like after level 3, you just push the wave so fast. You have no
Yeah,
mana. You have a
you
lot of push.
But shouldn't he freeze instead?
Well, I mean, it
Like,
depends. It depends what's happening. Like, if your jungler is going for crab or invading, then you just push. Like, the good thing about Yasuo and Yone is, like, they don't have mana. So, like, they can push as fast as they want whenever. Oh.
Yeah. I think
Hmm.
Yasuo would be better to block, no? Because one ball.
No, I don't think that's good either. I think it's pretty bad.
Both are pretty bad.
They're both pretty terrible. Is
I
this a
think
Kale
Yone
game? Is this a Tempest
is
Kale
worse
game?
than Yasuo for this like
Is
matchup.
this a Tempest Kale
Because
game?
it's because you have Zyra, LeBlanc. Yeah. I think Windwall is like
Yeah, I'd rather.
10 plays.
Yasuo also gets the free
I mean,
shield.
the thing that
I
I
like how your
really...
runes are named Yumi.
Oh,
Why?
well.
Whoa, Yumi mains.
I can explain.
Whoa, Tempest
I
is
can
an E-girl? E-girl boosting?
Eagle.
I'll second account?
Didn't
I'm
know
sorry.
champions were gendered, but okay. That's really funny.
Wait, you're going shield now.
Thinking. See, like,
Wouldn't
fuck.
unflinching be good here? Because like Gnar, Zyra, Ashe.
I mean, I don't. No, it's probably
I don't know.
fine. guess second one. I used to go fleet in this matchup, but they like I really hate the fleet.
Yeah, me too. Sucks. What do you think about like conditioning and second wind here? Because they have like farm AD AP jungle.
I think in this lane, I just need to survive. If I don't go like 0 and 10 in this lane, we're just gonna win. So I don't think conditioning's worth it. Or it's just like I want second wind just to survive.
You're going like second wind DC, yes?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because
So
I
would you
can't go
say
fleet.
this is a Maw angle or a Wits End angle?
I don't think Maul is good.
I don't think
because shield
either.
With Zyra LeBlanc?
I mean, they only have 1 AP. I mean, they have an AP for it, but I think they need MR.
Yeah, I don't think you can build Maul with shield wall.
Yeah, you can't build more.
True.
Yeah. It sucks. I wish you could, but oof.
Well,
So
it's
if
my
you were
first game of the
building a
day,
raft-
and it's a really bad matchup, but I got this.
Wait, Tempest.
You're
Tempest.
challenger, you should be fine.
That guy is like someone asked like what's your opinion on Wits and on Yasuo and Yone?
I think
Yeah.
Visage is usually better.
You said if it's I was just saying for our clutching session, you said a double AP mid lane and jungle. You said it's not bad on Yone.
Yeah, they just nerfed it though. So like it used to be really good. You're just rushing
yeah,
the first
they
item.
did. They
Nerfed it early.
They nerfed
Yeah.
it the game.
I prefer Visage. I just like going Showbow IE, and then like they have double
Visage is so
assassins
good
game,
with
so it's
Showbow.
kind of awkward. I might just sit on a mantle just because LeBlanc is like really annoying.
Fun.
One shot me. So I think I just sit on a mantle game, then just go Showbow into IE. But yeah, this lane I used to just go fleet because hard early, but I deleted fleet, so
He just sucks.
I'm just gonna go
So you
do
just
shields.
don't go fleet anymore, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's ever good. I still see some Yasuo mids going it, but it just doesn't make sense to go.
Do you go like Oracle in this matchup? Like later on, I guess?
Oracle.
But the red trinket?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you usually want to go red trinket and like just to clear vision anyway. Good.
I sometimes think like the blue trinket, but I don't know. Oof.
I think red trinket
I
is
never
better.
change my wards. That's a problem.
Even with level 1, if we hook someone. Don't go that way.
Can hit his Q, yeah. Sure.
No one is
This
promised.
Shaco's
But
got some
isn't
hair
Jaco
for
used
his
to like
own.
level 1?
Yeah, I don't think we win this at all, boys. We just don't. Gotta hook someone.
No, they have
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
Here it is, dead for Flash. Okay.
Oh my
Lost.
No, you're
Lost.
getting griefed. You're actually getting griefed. Stream snipers, man. Stream snipers.
Lol.
Getting
Oh.
griefed, man.
Okay, that was a good start.
Yep.
You
Now
guys
here
baiting me,
LeBlanc's
lol.
got like a dark seal for spec, you know.
Follow the wind.
That first.
yes.
Yes, smart. Smart.
Mm,
Wait, you started E? Holy shit, I haven't started E since like season 9.
yeah, because for level 1s, it's better to go E, but we just didn't fight. That's pretty awkward.
Wait, seriously, did not know that.
It is not
Yeah, because you just like dashed over. Just E.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I just
Yeah,
want
I
to let
did not
push.
know that. Okay, that's good to know. You can't like use the raptor thing now. To farm.
Shaco starts Raptors anyway, so I can't.
I will follow this
Oh.
path.
I've never done that. Is that something you should be doing? Like using your
Yeah.
raptors to get tornado?
Yeah, I mean, there's no harm in doing it. It's only a positive, right?
Oh, yeah.
I do that a lot versus range, especially. Where lanes I'm not gonna get prio, like early level 1.
Justice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it push.
Pretty
Like basically, if I'm against LeBlanc Rengar, if they don't snowball, we just win the game. Be like team fighting. But they have the snowball to win. So I'm not playing to kill her. I'm just playing to survive.
Tempest, I'll say this game. Wow, where do you ward early? Since it's Rengar and you're most likely not going to be getting ganked because it's just Rengar early. Where would you ward?
I'll say like Pixel Bush
help
if
your
you can
jungle?
get it. Over there. Be good.
Would you not like ward the river bushes, like the
Well,
ones
no,
that-
because you don't get ganked by Rengar.
Yeah, he's not gonna gank you, and that's just it's better to get vision. Fraction beating.
Sorry,
Rengar
I don't
early.
mean to like be talking when they're asking you questions.
That's fine. I don't think we can help with. They can just get out.
He's yeah.
That's cute. Yeah.
Oh, he just.
Oh god, he's
broke
just gonna
ankles.
die.
Oh, this Malphite dude. What's this?
Then better just to go for my wave. I mean, my wave state's really good at least. But I don't know why we're invading a Rengar LeBlanc. Really, a Shaco, but like that's a scenario where you just want to stay on your
He
wave.
just hovered, but he didn't like fully commit to it, I guess. So. Right? I guess.
Plus LeBlanc is so. That's still hitting me.
Leaf would have been so good.
Yeah, Fleet is so good in this one. Because she has so much sustain. Oh, D-Shield second wind is like good enough. Oh my god.
I don't
Game
think
is,
Chico is
yeah.
a bit of a monster. It's like you have circus on the
Faker.
team.
Shake your own shake.
We're up 10 CS at least.
I
Team
like
is sus.
what like for example, what's your like game plan as like mid this game? Is that as Yasuo you want to be getting pressure, but you're up against LeBlanc. So I just want to know like, oh, you did tell your game plan was just to,
Yeah,
like,
we're just
get out of
playing a
early
survivor.
game.
She has 2 free kills already, so not much you could have done about that.
There isn't always
Full tilting. Gonna play to push this out and just get berserk. Yeah, it's really tilting when like you're playing against LeBlanc. Like, I don't know, playing against a really hard lane and like she's not even playing the lane well, and she just gets snowballed for free. Not
Yeah,
even
so you got
playing.
2 kills from. No, he didn't even die once.
Really laggy too.
I have a question. Would thing make sense here? Let's say going since it's LeBlanc, maybe you go like a boots into what's it called? How can I think of it? Scepter, and then you just perma push the way so she can't farm easily.
Yeah,
So
I
you'll
mean,
take
that's what I
like a
always
refillable.
go. Like if I'm going Conqueror on Yasuo or Yone, I usually just prioritize Gem Scepter just so I have sustain. I mean, she's kind of. Oh, she's actually.
I had a question about we have...
Holy shit, my game is so laggy.
Yeah. Aw.
Flash Q. Oh,
W still low.
Yeah, her W is
An
cool.
enemy has been slain.
I think Shaco might kill him. Too far.
Bloom.
I had a question about
rotation from their
the
bot
back
lane,
line.
though.
I think he's running. Also, weird path.
The sword's poor company for a long road.
Wait, what? Their bot lane is losing so much.
Let's say Ashe
Just,
Trap
are they
freezing.
actually freezing? Holy shit. Cringe.
It's LeBlanc. Once she
Yeah,
just,
Ashe
like,
freeze.
it's
Dying's the easy part.
I definitely could have killed LeBlanc there. Maybe I should have splashed in it, right? But she had
I
posture,
had a
so
question about the last back, not this one, the one before that. Because you had like 20 gold left for a refillable. Couldn't you just wait for it, or
this
I don't
one or
Never
the first
could
back.
stay in one
the
place.
first back?
I just wanted a ward instead.
Uh-huh.
Gotta actually lose.
I mean, you got the. Hey, there's.
my only question.
An ally has
Let
been
you
slain.
trade. Okay.
I'll give you the
My only question is like I would play this lane how I would play an Annie lane, which is just instead of like letting her use her abilities on me, I have to just like, force her to use her abilities to farm by just constantly shoving.
Annie should be farming with her abilities anyway.
But wait, wouldn't he just get ganked? At that
Well,
point,
because
or-
like a lot of the time
wait,
Annie
okay.
can poke you as Yasuo, like just with her Q from far. so
Uh-huh.
you just force her to use her like CS on the wave. Like
Yeah, but can't you just die doing that?
Because
Got
Annie
the
gets a reset on killing a minion with her Q anyway. Like she should be doing that anyway.
yeah, but I'm saying like they can use it to poke you, and instead of just letting them poke you, you just shove the wave on the tower. Right, that way you just have no chance to ding you or lose minions.
Was like if you're just constantly pushing on the block, like I could just get Rengar ganked pretty easily, just die. So.
Even Annie
Pretty
can
rough.
just set up a
Yeah.
gank for her jungle because the stun. He just died.
It was pretty fucked. If Rengar's ult was dead.
An enemy has been slain.
No one is promised tomorrow.
I mean, Ritz crackers, they're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Just like
Crit?
with nothing, with like nothing on it, or like with something on it.
Just
Like
the
a-
Ritz crackers.
Just
Those are kinda
what?
cracked.
Die for the
weird.
cannon.
That's kind of strange.
Dude, this crap.
Wanderer isn't always lost.
Oh, I
I
died
think
for this one.
I think you coin flip for cannon. Yeah.
Oh, she ulted.
Oof.
She can just do that. She can literally just ult for nothing, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's a little
Is
cooldown.
that worth? I think that's worth for her though.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
her timer on her ulti is really low.
This is fine. I'm up a lot of actually up CS in this matchup, which I shouldn't do. But actually hits me.
God, I hate Shane. Holy shit.
All three potions.
Forget who I am.
I feel like her chain should be a way shorter range than that. So.
Just be happy it's not the old LeBlanc that had a silence.
I don't know. I don't get any of the old champion references because I started playing in like end of season.
Bro, she used to be so disgusting. She used to silence, and they used to have DFG back then too. Shit was gross.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really play the game.
Yeah.
There's just too many free
Lucky.
kills. So.
Yeah.
Wouldn't my question is a lot of times like
Wait, why
supports are,
were
like,
you going top armor?
It's a missile.
I thought you meant for Ragnarok.
does your support not like roam? Yes.
No,
Does
he
it not?
stays perma push.
Yeah, I mean this. I feel like I could have killed her a lot. With any game. Winning bot at least.
I mean, they're winning bot, but
But it's not worth. I think getting your because isn't like a difference if there's. I don't know because a lot of time when I'm playing like in houses, my support
In the heart.
they're usually diamond like the guy he's a P2, so he likes to roam a lot. So I'm thinking that's how it normally is. Like a support to do roam a lot, and you should be playing
Oh,
for that.
support's supposed
Depends
to
on
be
the
roaming.
support.
I mean, if it's a Blitzcrank
Well,
versus Zyra, he should be roaming for sure. But...
Yeah, and he has Mobies. He should be around.
Okay, yeah, that's just fine.
Yeah, they're just. I don't know. I just need to play to survive. Like we just gave 2 free kills to my lane, so I can't play the game.
I mean, you're holding up well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm up 10 CS, I'm doing what I can. If I ever, like, that's why I'm just not going on her, 'cause if I ever go on her, Rengar just can do 80% of my health for free. So
R, then just kill me.
there's just no point. If my other lanes are winning, because I'm just being camped, then just surviving is all I can do. Then we just play for team fights later on.
One blade, one purpose.
Well, what do you think are good? Like, what are your like let's say top 3 Yasuo bans, for example? Or, like top 3 mid lane bans in general.
I mean, LeBlanc would definitely be like, going here. Don't need ult.
that was a waste at all, right?
Nah, he gets to save his ult for a fight if he has to get into one. There was no need to
For
ult.
Malphite? I mean, this run for Malphite is just kind
Justice. That's a pretty one.
I mean, he can't go top because they're just gonna rip it.
Was he losing lane? Well, obviously. Not bad
Yeah,
though.
he's
Actually,
pretty
yeah.
behind.
What?
Some point to ult I can't kill.
I will not die.
What's Malphite doing, by the way?
I don't know, he's just getting top tower for free. Not too sure if that's the play. Ooh.
What is this
You
guy
guys
doing?
What is Malphite
Why
doing
is he still
there?
here?
You baited him.
Try.
This guy is a
He's-
psycho.
He's
He's
big
had
jungle,
enough.
dude.
Homie has had enough.
Aww.
Probably die if I take that
Wait, he
anyway.
didn't even back. He just walked back
Oh.
up the top. I'm confused.
Yeah, he is. I don't know.
His big brain.
Look for this.
Same one.
Oh my god, my frames are dropping so hard. Long should be backing.
Well, they see you.
Oh, this
You
is a
guys
freak out.
still win that even if Ringer comes?
Wait.
Oh, Ringer's not gonna come.
Nice.
Never
Wait,
mind.
what?
Man, how behind is this bot lane?
Looking for
Dude, she's like a cannon, man.
I mean, I just run there because I know
Last
LeBlanc
longer.
has the back. So just better to look
Yeah.
for something.
So I
Yeah,
guess
for
you're
sure.
gonna play bot lane now, I guess, right?
Like play towards bot lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I want to be.
for a road home.
This is good. Like I only died one time against the Ranger LeBlanc. That's pretty fun. I shouldn't have even died once, but
How could have you avoided the first death?
just not going in. Like I just went in because I don't know. I got bored. I guess.
AFK farm?
Yeah, like if you're not dying, you're just watch it. They hard so.
Tempest, in that, I feel like in that, okay, actually, in that fight, I would have,
That's a dead bitch.
She's mad.
He's just. I thought Ash would be here, so I ignited. Just
I was gonna say,
by herself.
in that, like, that bot gank where,
I grabbed that pick mid.
let's grab Zera, would you, like, for example, like, personally, when I looked at it, I wouldn't have gone, because
Oh, no.
you saw Ringer bot side.
It's even mid now. And ADC's dead. How is he still full health?
Oh, I got a free pick. Well, we win the 3v3 really hard because Blitzcrank is just way more valuable than Zyra, and LeBlanc's not there. Solo.
Yeah, I'll for sure next.
I'll just kill her. I don't know.
Yo,
Why are
you're
you
farming
bullying
her,
her?
yo.
This is why you side lane. Oh, dead.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Jeez.
I mean, I can't live it. Well, does it make sense for Rengar to be there? They're just hard pushing mid, killing my whole team mid, and then Rengar's just here, and they TP'd. I don't know how they're losing 2v5 or 2v4, but... Oh.
Hey. Okay, maybe.
nice. Get on that.
Hey, Ash should be dead. Ash should be
Yeah.
dead.
Slap them cheeks.
Just flash.
Come on,
Oh.
my god.
Oh!
Yeah, that's why side laning is so good. I'm just getting a lot of free
Dude,
farm,
that Malphite flash was so late.
and I'm just bringing a lot of people to me, so...
Honor is in the heart.
Kind of good that you held on with much though.
Yeah, I got 2 kills. I got 2 kills, I got a lot of farm, and I brought their whole team towards me. So my team should be winning fights, but can't really fix that.
You're in top lane, Harry. Wait,
So
how's
you
he
went
level
bot
9?
lane of- Who?
Theirs.
Oh.
They were winning lane.
Mm,
They're splitting HP.
I wanna hate this challenge.
He's waiting for that Mega Nor to go, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I love
There we go.
Grab him.
Just listen. Ooh, nice.
Chunky.
Oh my god, like
That's unfortunate.
Man.
you never
season
fell in there.
11, maybe.
Thank you.
I think he probably would have killed him if his Mega Nor expired first, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, we, that. Is it, like, would it have been better if,
I'm
like,
out of work.
the Blitz, like, waits a little longer before he, like, hooks?
stay in one place.
Yeah, I
he
mean,
should be chaining it. Yeah, he should be walking up and then knocking up and then fucking.
And then they waited for the Meganar to run out and then hooked?
Mhm.
Because it was like half a second.
yeah, if he was mini, maybe we kill him there, but it's still kind of close. We can still win this game, even though it looks kind of doomed. My lane's 5-1 somehow.
I mean, your bot's winning.
Yeah, I mean, we just play for dragons. We play slow, we play for team fights. Just their top and jungle is really strong. Their mid's really strong.
Yeah,
Just play
they're
for picks.
top, mid, and jungle, so no.
That he's dead.
Can't kill anyone on this dead. Maybe kill that?
Maybe.
Oh, come on. Oh,
Oh,
her shield bow.
Shield though.
Ash shield, oh, nice.
What is this guy doing? He's 1v9ing?
He's keyboarding. Let's go.
Oh my god, he's actually pinboarding?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Faker with the spell.
Bro, is that circus on Shaco? What's going on?
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was just on. I don't know. I don't know where our Bears was positioning. He was like in this bush when the dragon was up. Very unfortunate.
There isn't always one.
Okay, we get dragon now off that. So we should.
You guys should be able to kill this fucking Gizmo, dude. No way, no way. Q him, Q him.
I think Bears is a sniper.
Ooh,
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, he should get that tire.
Ooh, sniping everyone.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And now you can cut off that other side. LeBlanc is over by Pixel. She ran away though.
imagine he must
Honor is in the heart, not the name.
What's Malphite do?
Ally has been
So is Hullbreaker situationally good on Yasuo Yone too?
No. I am
I don't think fucking Heartbreaker is a good item in general.
It's only like viable on top laners if you're not AFK support
Your
push.
Xion.
I just hate that item. Every time I buy it, I
If
start
you're
grouping.
building it, it's not good to play against.
What are your thoughts on Anathema Shane's Tempest?
Not good on Yasuo for sure, but good on like support champions.
Pumpkin.
Really? You don't like it on Yas? I don't like carries.
But it doesn't give you enough stats. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to get as much gold as I can and just replay for dragons. I'm not doing Baron. The longer this game goes on, the easier it gets. So trying to get as much gold as I can. Yeah, people are just buying on stuff, but really doing about it. I got flash.
Knock him up, fuck him off, fight.
Going that.
It took too long
yeah.
to get it.
You
It
just
took too
died,
long to
yeah.
knock up.
If he had done that when you first saw him, you might have been able to do it. Yeah. Yes. Oh, there we go.
It's very dead though.
Fucking plants, yo.
Keiko is on demon time.
This
Oh,
might
shit.
have
Oh.
done so much damage when she's left. Yeah.
Oof.
Wait, so what are you going third Tempest this game? Like, what are you thinking?
I
Spirit Visage.
Third? Probably GA.
GA? Okay.
Because I just need to like dive into the fights. So the only thing that's gonna help me survive. That's why like the season's awkward. They got rid of a lot of good third items. It's like both good third items would be like Frozen Mallet or Dust Dance because they just give you everything. But now we don't have
That's
that.
Frozen Mallet, man. I miss when I was like Iron. I just build it every game.
Yeah. Now it's like GA is just like the best third because like at least it helps you against AP champs kind of. Have an extra.
when I started, I used to build like a Frozen Mallet stare.
Dude,
Why this guy's
and
talking?
I started playing
Thank
in
you.
the season 9. Dude, I had the biggest ego. I was like probably the worst player thing I've ever seen in my life. I had the biggest ego.
It's poor company.
I think I got myself banned in like bronze, allegedly.
So when would you go BT third, I guess?
If not like hyper burst, like if I go Bloodthirster, it's just like I'm just gonna die anyway. If it's like more sustained fights, because sustain's not gonna help you if like you just die instantly.
So
GA is just better.
what's an example of like the same fights, I guess?
I
I know bears, but I don't know if it would be an example of like same fights.
So we can say
It's a
Cassiopeia.
tanky team that doesn't have like
Tanky teams or like Cassiopeia, probably.
Go
Get over
fist
there.
fight.
enemy has been slain.
Oh, that's
Shaco just
Rengar. That's a
Shaco don't even
Rengar.
care. He gives no fucks.
Oh,
Win
so
three.
bad.
No, Rengar's just gonna come in one shot Varus.
Varus.
I
I
see.
believe
I think
Blitz
Varus
is gonna
has-
fail. Ooh,
I'm surprised that didn't hit you.
What?
Why?
okay.
Um, oh, nice snipe.
Well, we don't die, but. I assume we had a pick before Dragon. I just go to Dragon. Hopefully,
You just heal off skill, right?
if they let me.
Me.
Please.
Okay, or not?
It's fine. I don't have ulti. Cyrus shouldn't be here until.
When did you become 7-3-2? What?
And
Getting
he
a lot of
didn't-
He's
picks.
getting picks all game.
I did not even know.
And he didn't like let them snowball.
There's Rango going around the backside. Oh, that ulti.
Nobody killed her?
Oh,
Playing Price really
Dang,
slow. If I go on the
yeah.
Ashe, I just die. So.
Yep.
I get Dragon.
Rengar should be jumping in here shortly. Literally.
no, he's
I
not.
think you're
already
old.
ult.
I don't think he
You're already
can.
ult. I think you already ulted from top.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unlucky for Jacob.
Yeah, keep going, bro.
But this guy is just a
Actually-
monster.
Ah.
Yo, this guy
Okay.
is... Wow.
Not coin flipping by the way.
Oh, we're in a really good spot. Yeah, like you see how I'm just like only taking fights that are like really good, just split pushing and as much gold as I can. I'm just not taking
Yeah,
any
but
bad
how do
fights.
you make that decision, I guess? Like, that it's a good fight to take, you know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know, it just comes
Because
from
I take-
experience. It's just like, I'm just like, I'm not looking for the fights, I'm only taking the fights that we have to take. Look at that guy. I was not paying attention.
At least for me personally, what helped is with getting that like experience is playing with higher elo players like supports, because they higher elo supports a lot of the time know when to take good fights. So if you ever have like friends that are high elo like support and you just play with them a lot, you'll end up learning a lot about fights because they
I
have
don't
good
mean
aggro
this
usually.
in like a bad way, but I feel like support are kind of unpredictable. Their role is OP as fuck.
It depends. Like for example, it just depends. Like if you find a really good one.
Uh-oh.
That here.
Wait, he just ulted? Oh. Yeah, so the Yasuo special.
Oh, that's all.
That Q did so much damage.
I don't need to ult that, she's dead anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to save. Uh-oh.
Went for me over Varus, and that's fine.
I mean, Varus almost killed that. That's crazy.
Holy cow.
Ooh,
That
nice.
is a lot of
Oh my god.
I mean, just
Down
stay
there.
with my Varus
Hard.
there is good, because yeah, like if he goes for me, then Varus doesn't die. It's perfectly fine.
So you're going to now,
Yeah, I'm going GA and then probably Visage.
yeah.
There's just ulti.
So when do you choose to like split Megas and stuff?
This blade.
When do I what?
When do you choose to like split stuff?
What the fuck? Yeah, my whole team just ran it down.
Because I feel like this game is more perma fighting than like you know what I mean?
I'm just like I'm taking the fights that I want. Like I'm not taking fights that they want. Like we're not fighting for anything. If my team wants to fight for nothing, then like that's on. But I'm just playing my own game. Like I'm just getting gold experience, and I'm taking the
Yeah, I
fights
mean,
for
why are
Dragon.
you like not splitting? I guess you know what I mean.
Why am I not splitting?
Yeah, yeah.
But I was splitting with all game.
Yet finished.
So like dragon fights, and then dragon fights I only play for an objective.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Wait.
Nice prediction.
Wait, what? Wait,
What?
huh?
Where
Wait,
did
his-
you?
I'm so confused. His ulti thing went away, and then I just got jumped on.
No, someone else got closer to him. So it went on him.
My bad.
Good one.
I don't know, game's fine, and then we just like all ran it down mid when there's just nothing up, and then all died.
Tempest, for next week's, do you think you could do like a high elo one maybe? Because I just I want I mean I know
pretty
it's
high elo. It's like
This is already high elo, yeah.
no. I just mean
so-
like because for example you're saying that you're playing for like yourself in this game. Like again high elo and like your team is like really coordinating, I guess.
Yeah, I
don't know,
could
just
do
feel-
a
You're
challenger
not gonna
game.
do that. You know?
It's just like a
Just
lot. I think a lot of people think like challenger games are a lot higher quality than like diamond games, but they're really not. Like they're pretty much the same.
Oh no, I know what you mean. It's just like I don't know, maybe it's just like the quality of like this game just isn't like the best.
Yeah,
Actually, it is.
that's just
I
like
just
it's
want to
the
like,
best-
know how you play the game.
I honestly think it's the best example of solo queue.
You can watch the stream if you want to watch high elo games. Oh my god.
I just like I think maybe
Yeah?
actually no.
It's unfortunate.
yeah, that was just a really bad ult by me, honestly.
Okay.
Okay.
We're just not there in time. Malphite just in Narnia. I don't face guy was.
Yeah, I think Malphite is it ulting with you at all? I don't know. Like. Yeah, but I think this is the like perfect game for like as an example of like solo queue. So
Yeah,
you don't
no,
get
for
perfect
sure.
queues in solo queue. Like,
Yeah, no,
so-
it's like the questions I have a lot are like towards more like competitive games, I guess, where it's like everyone's in comms and shit.
I think we just lose off that. Oh, if we play that fight better, we just win the game. Get Baron. Well, winnable, but I mean, pretty doomed off this, to be honest. Yeah.
Because they're able to siege really easily, right?
Ruin is shorter than you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
play
Narc.
that fight better.
Narc can just go in all any game. Thanks to power. And,
So if you split, when do you decide to like join in on a team fight? Like, what's the factor?
Just like if there's something to gain from the fight. Like I'm not just gonna fight a random fight. I'm gonna fight for dragon. Like I group for that fight because we get dragon win the game.
Yeah.
I should have just waited for him to knock up the Nor, but I ulted way too. That was a free fight, honestly. It's still winnable if we survive the Baron. But like, this game is so tilted. Blanc is like really terrible. Close.
yeah, she got two kills already.
Yeah, like she doesn't know how to play the lane. I was big winning lane. I don't know. Personally, I think Shaco's like one of the worst champions in the game. Why is having this champ on my team? Doesn't feel like it does anything.
But when it's on the enemy team, it's like fucking gold.
I don't know. I like bursting it too.
AP Shaco. I think AD Shaco, if he's ahead, is a bit of a monster.
Yeah.
AD Shaco's
Yeah.
disgusting, but I wish his ult, like I wish you can switch in between clones in his ult.
Turret has been destroyed.
Like,
What?
What?
Like Zed, like you switching between shadows kind of thing.
Okay, wait. Okay, that would
That
literally
would be
give me the
just
champion
OP
to get.
as fuck.
That would be really the champion.
because you can control his other one, but you can't actually switch to it.
No, but you can still let you get kills if you use, like trick people into killing it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like go on a lane.
Oh, that's deep. That's good knock.
Ooh, okay. Wait, what the fuck? Got purple?
Can't believe you
That's
went
the
over
best
that
we've
wall
had
to
before.
wall.
Yeah,
Why
one
does
in
Mar
here.
have a stopwatch, dude? What?
Rather than just keep going.
That's
Like,
not
I don't know.
It's probably building GA or something.
On Mar?
Yeah. Then something going up.
Yo, Malphite just said fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we're into a box.
Oh my god, I hate that.
No,
God, Shaco
200
God.
IQ
Oh my god.
bonus.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
What were you saying about Shaco?
Total dog shit.
Oh,
I mean, that was their whole Baron, and they only got one tower, one inhib tower, and an inhib. Just push the bot. So, we get so we can actually.
It was for 2 towers actually. Top
Oh.
and bot.
One step ahead of the past.
just leaving the controller.
Your team
Why wouldn't you like get the gold / XP from them, by the way?
I mean, it's just not important. I just need it back as fast as possible. I mean, you can do it, but I mean, I don't know.
Honor is in the
Today.
heart, not the name.
I just want to be on the map as fast as possible.
Is that kind of like a situation like you'd rather be a little early to dragon than getting that XP from that tower?
I mean,
What are my dogs barking at?
Chilling.
ally has been
Oh, I thought he
the
lived.
flash bro.
I thought he lived.
He thought she did something. Uh-oh. Okay.
Nice. Got a lot of damage.
Oh, we still have the,
Perfect. Cute, cute.
the back.
Oh,
That actually close me.
come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
my god, he has the
Told you he was getting GA.
Oh, he missed.
Oh.
We got this. We got this. Fuck, I think I had wind wall.
By the way, I
Windwalled it.
just learned today that fucking Varus applied previous wounds apparently. What?
Yeah,
What?
nice. We got soul off this. We don't lose. It's really, really good. He
Who
still
else
has
is up
GA
for that?
too.
You and Varus are
Oh,
so
no.
ahead, but how are you losing this game? Like, you and Varus are so ahead.
I mean, our jungler's useless. Not doing anything.
Oh,
I have four items too. It's like, yeah, it's like, if I built, like, you did in your game, this game would just be over, right? Because, like, if I'm building
got one
blast
shot.
cannon,
Yeah,
I would have just got one shot.
yeah.
But GA, like, saved that play, basically.
If this
Then
game
put, like,
lasts
200 gold.
to last item, you go Randuin's, right?
Probably
I think that's
Bloodthirster.
Mar.
Probably Bloodthirster.
Wouldn't that?
I'd say
You go Bloodthirster, okay.
Or Destin.
Oh no, yeah,
Bloodthirster or
Bloodthirster
Destin.
makes
Both are
sense.
fine.
You already have GA. Oh, you already have GA. Yeah.
Which one's better though? Like, best answer or CP, I guess?
I think
Wait,
that
no.
stance is a little better here.
What the fuck
Take
is
some of the
Rando's
edge
cooldown?
off of the assassination attempts.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Nice.
This one's
Where did she
fine.
go?
has been slain.
I got
Good.
it.
I don't think that's worth it.
That's not worth.
That trade is
It's
not
support for support, that's fine.
The
Like,
pull.
they both fine.
Swords pour
I think Blitz is worth more than she is.
I guess her
Zarya's
ult,
pretty
though.
annoying in fights, honestly.
Yeah, her ult's so like.
Like
Varus
my
can
my
look
goal
like
is just
what?
like protect Varus right now. Varus
so your
dies.
ceiling is
Baron's up in like 10.
Varus.
Your goal is
Oh.
to protect him, and Rengar's goal is to kill him.
Yeah.
Did you just ult to a control ward? Okay. Demon Gun. Shaco is just doing Shaco things.
Oh, the champ is just so
Being
useless, man.
I think he's only good in lower elos, like.
What is he doing?
Yeah, EP.
Losing his ass. That's pretty cool.
Exactly.
I think Shaco's whole thing is literally just getting a lead early. And being
Yeah, for sure.
stomping the game. Because
So death stance is the move here, right? To like take the edge off of some of the assassination damage, or
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. Yeah.
Is it? The, for example, like the fight against Nara, or you're fighting against Nara.
that's fucking
Did he
perfect.
not learn his lesson last time?
And Baron's up too, so that was really detrimental for him.
oh,
Wow, this is going to
Oh,
Ash. Oh.
big run off, like,
that's big. Big as fuck.
Nice.
Nice,
Perfect.
nice.
That's
GG.
Baron and win.
We just win.
No, it's
Damn,
end.
there's
It's
an-
end. It's not even there. It's just end.
I don't know. Can you end in
Holy
30
fuck, you
seconds?
won that game. Yeah,
Yeah, you can end.
dude, they have
yeah.
a full wave. They're all like 5 there. Yeah.
Everyone's level 18 or 17.
They can all tank.
They just one shot it.
Malphite and Blitz can tank if they need to.
Yeah, it's like
Keep
this is a
playing
game
for
that was
like-
like completely doomed if I just like.
Yeah, actually, that's such a good game, huh? For you, like,
Yeah, I think this is a really
like-
good game for
a good
this, honestly.
example,
Like my team just like all inted and like made my lane phase like terrible, and then it just
yeah.
like
Yeah,
the game was like so doomed. Rengar and LeBlanc were so fed, and I was still 7-3. It's just like it's just won by like splitting, getting so many kills on Zyra, getting a lot of gold by myself. It's like I don't want to fight where the fed people are, right? Because I'm not strong enough to be near them
well
yet.
played, well played.
Very well played.
That's good game.
I swear Malphite
very sweet.
switch players mid game.
I'm surprised you won that game too. If I was Yone, we'd probably lose that for sure. Yasuo was way
Wait,
better that
why?
game.
Because Window is really important in that game in a lot of situations.
Yeah. Yeah.
That Ringer threw hella hard at the end there.
It's Rengar falls off, no? I think.
No,
bit.
he actually scales really well.
I think he's
He's
still
more of a scaler.
Like your NATO hit, your landed NATOs are a big deal
think
there.
Rengar was just not playing for picks. He was, I don't know what he's doing. It's like,
Tempest turned into a fucking American sniper for the midway point.
Bro,
Yeah.
his fucking all the NATO knockups are crazy.
Yeah, that game was. Oh, that game was really hard. But yeah, that game I just split pushed because I needed to build my own lead, and I'm only taking fights where I want to take fights.
Yeah.
Like I'm not taking random fights in the mid game because it's Rengar LeBlanc, right? So like that's when they're really strong. So if we're taking fights in the mid game, it's whatever. Like you see how I split bottom and my whole team like died, right? And I just didn't care.
Yeah.
It's like that's on them. If I'm there, nothing changes. I just die with them. Or like who cares?
what if they end the game there or something? You know.
Well, then the game's just unwinnable, and you just can't win. Because like if I'm there, it doesn't matter. We will not win the fight. I need to get strong. I'm not strong enough to be there, so I'm just splitting bot. I'm getting like a tower. Like I got a whole tower. I killed Zyra twice, and I got like two to three minion waves. Like that's so much gold. Whereas if I was just in the fight and I died, that's just 2 minutes wasted doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
what's
then-
like the ideal plan for late game? Is it like 1-3-1, or is it like just whatever works based on the enemy?
I mean 1-3-1 in solo queue is pretty not good. I'd say like.
Because if you die, you just lose.
Yeah, like you want to be close to your team. Like Malphite should just group with the team. I should just be in the side wave, and then obviously you don't want to like push in the side wave if you don't know where like this. Like if I'm in the side with LeBlanc Rengar, I'm just gonna be dying, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just like putting in my positions like, oh, I see their bot lane is bot, so I'm just gonna push out. Zyra's just inting. It's like I don't do that play because I think Zyra's gonna int. Like she is just a bonus skill. She's just trolling. But even if she's not there, I'm still getting a whole minion wave. I'm bringing 2 people bot. I made Nara TP. Got 3 waves. It's like that's still really good. I'm getting like so much experience and levels.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so that's how I basically just carried that game. I don't know if you guys have any other questions of it, but yeah, I think this was a good first session.
Easy.
You know, like ending
true.
questions or thoughts.
Oh, I DM'd you it because you were talking, so I don't want to. You know.
Hey Tempest, I'm driving and I couldn't watch any of that. Is it going to be recorded?
Yeah, I recorded it all. But, well,
Alright,
okay. For the game that I just did, I didn't have map cover on, but I accidentally had map cover on for the VOD review. But I don't think it's gonna matter that much.
That's
Yeah, that's good.
I got to watch some of the VOD reviews. Just wanted to watch.
Yeah, I remember to take off the map cover. But yeah, so I'll record and I'll send it to you. Just DM me when you're home and I'll send it to you.
Can you send it?
Wait,
in
can you
the
do-
chat?
I mean, we kind
Oh,
of like.
yeah, I
I'm
just put it in
guessing
the
we all
chat too.
kind of want it.
Because I'm like Wilson
like
also
rewatching.
asked for me to take notes and I didn't because I kind of almost fell asleep. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, Alan, hold
It's
on.
late.
She
It's
said you
late.
bored the fuck out of me, and I didn't watch.
I'm sorry. It's late.
No, it's like 12 for
Tired.
her or something or later.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just like I said.
Wait, I'm trying to read your question. Yeah, I mean, for the next session, I could try playing a challenger game, so it's like a little bit higher quality. Because I mean, But challenger games are sometimes even low quality, so we'll see.
Yeah, no, it's just like the teamwork aspect. I feel like is really important instead of like the solo carry.
Challenger.
That's just like
teamwork is too
personally
bad.
like what I'm into it, but like there's obviously like everyone else. So I don't want to like take away from you guys learning about like how to carry in solo queue. So if like I don't know, it's just I feel like it would have to be a majority thing. I wouldn't want to
I
take
mean,
away from anyone else.
I think it's fun if we're doing these weekly. I think like changing it up is like always good. We're gonna eventually do like every elo.
Is it
Yeah.
okay to like not play Yasuo or Yone?
Yeah. Just play Yumi mid. Just keep playing Yumi mid.
So, the one that
I'm
I
not
sent
gonna
him
play.
was.
I'm not playing Yumi mid.
I think the one I sent him for next week is a Kali.
Huh?
I said I think the video I sent you.
Yeah.
Kali.
You can.
I mean,
It
I
doesn't
have
have
one
to.
Udyr mid into J4 lethality.
It doesn't have to be only Yasuo or Yone. We're gonna do other champions and also like top lane, bot lane because I play like all three lanes. So there's gonna be a lot. Sure. Like I think even if you
Tempest,
don't.
what do you think about?
Huh? What was that?
I was gonna ask. What about that Young skin?
Ooh, yeah,
Oh
that
my
one
god.
Yeah,
is.
that is good.
That is. I need to see like in game of it, but it looks really good.
Young skin?
It looks
What
pretty
the
good.
hell? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like Dawnbringer plus
It's
Nightbringer.
gonna be done. Young.
Ooh,
You know, if you're gonna
They were
stream
like, it's a mix of.
tomorrow,
that is very
like your
generous.
entire chat is gonna be, oh
I
my god, did
know.
you guys see the Young
Yeah,
skin? Like,
it's gonna
can
be
I
like
can I
30
like
times.
can I
The
block
new Kane skin.
blacklist it?
Yeah,
Yes.
just-
Oh my god, I'm in
Crazy.
Paris,
Let's
my
go.
Discord, and everyone is just like, oh my god, this new Kane skin. Did you guys see?
Oh
the
my
new
god,
Kane
Kane
skin?
looks
Oh my god.
very attractive in
The
that.
Yone skin looks
I don't.
How do
I don't get why
skip this?
he. I don't get why he's Dawnbringer and Ross, and then Nightbringer and Shadow Assassin. I don't understand.
They're
Yeah,
weird with how they
that
are
doesn't
with
make
it.
any sense, cause like Ross is like kind of dark. I mean, both are edgy as fuck, but Ross is like the bad guy.
Yeah, I don't really.
It could, I don't know, maybe like Kane like normally is a bad guy. So that way
Yes,
it's
he is.
Ross is the opposite
Yes, but
of
not as
like
bad
No,
as
but
Kane.
like both of them
Ross.
are bad. It's they're still
Both of them
considered
are
evil.
bad, but like I don't know, I guess like they're going for like the opposites. So like the blue side of that's Nightbringer is like who he actually is, and then Ross is just like screw you, I'll be the opposite of what you want to be. Like lore.
I mean, both of them
Like-
want to kill stuff.
Hmm.
So
Both of them want to kill
lore.
stuff.
But yeah.
It's just
Maybe
a
Riot
guidance.
Also,
Riot's drunk
also for
on-
those who were wondering why I picked Yasuo instead of Yone, Yone's really bad that game because Windwall is like really OP against Ashe, Zyra, and LeBlanc, and like I can't play the game if I'm Yone. If I'm Yone, I'm just gonna get chained or Ashe herald and just die. So, and I had a Malphite, so if I'm Yone that game, we just for sure lose. Like, and I scale even slower, so it's just gonna be like I can't make early plays. Like Yone, you want to pick Yone when it's like you're against like a mage or like when the game's gonna be slower. That makes sense. Like if you're against double
So when
assassin, it's
is-
better to be Yasuo.
So when is it gonna be like slower? I guess?
Like if you're against an Orianna, a Victor, any mage,
Uh-huh.
like something that just wants to scale. Like you're against a Castellan.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, but like you want to pick Yasuo. Like I'd rather be Yasuo into Talon, Yasuo into Katarina, Yasuo into Akshan, Lucian. Like you'd rather be Yasuo. Into
I personally permaban Katarina because I feel it's not about laning. It's about
yeah,
just,
the champ's just hyper cringe.
yeah. She just gets free kills out of nowhere. I don't know.
Who's worse, Cat or Zed? 'Cause they're both
Katarina,
cringe.
Zed, Kiana is like the three
Katarina
champs.
is more of a like
Yeah.
5-man Zed.
I think
in
it's
my
just if
opinion.
they're one trick, then either way you're kind of screwed.
So have you seen my Karina win, right?
Talk about it.
I feel like ranked this season is a bit rough though in general. Like, it's just strange. Everyone's quitting this season. Like Yami's quitting, Sanch quit.
Wait, really? Why?
No one likes the solo queue right now. Everyone hates it because they took away dual queue. So it's like everyone's mental. It's just like not fun. It's just not fun.
Yeah, because I haven't seen him stream in a while.
No, yeah, he quit. He quit streaming in the league.
I think it's just there's a lot of OP champs at the same time.
It's also that took away duo queue. Like even if the game is bad, like if it's like if like high level players are able to duo queue with their friends, like they'll still have a good time.
Yeah, or a better time, I guess.
I also think people are just getting more and more toxic over time.
It's just League. It's just League is League.
Yeah, I think it wasn't that bad. I don't think.
I took a
think
little
it gets
break
worse.
and was playing Valorant, but if I have Valorant installed on my computer, I
Oh,
lag a
rank are you?
lot in League. I don't know why.
Wait, Tempest, what rank are you? Well,
I only played for a week. I'm Silver 2.
oh, you want to get boosted?
Nice.
I don't know. I'm bored of
I'm
that game already.
What champ do you
No,
play?
I'm like gold, and I'm like I guess like flat
I
level.
play
I guess.
Reyna and Jet.
Ooh.
Oh,
I would assume the
Typical.
Jet.
I used
Yeah.
to play Omen.
Play wind shitters
and,
in League. Play a wind
Yeah.
shitter.
Omen and Viper. Omen Viper.
I wanted to
That's
one-trick
it.
Jet, but that
That's so
champ's
cool.
pretty fucking hard, especially if you're new. So.
Oh no, her knives are very hard, especially if you're
Yeah.
in the
Dude, I fucking
It's
love Omen though.
turbo cancer.
So good.
Bro, I've been playing
Omen's
Thinking you
Sage
were
low
gonna-
key. Dude, I love just like not doing shit, and then my team carries me. It's so fun. But it's so fun. I wall mid on fucking
Oh
what
my
is it called?
god.
Haven, and then I just like dip and I do nothing. And then my Jet gets like
I
5
hate
kills
this
because
so
he's a Korean
much, dude.
Smurf
Oh,
on like 4
the
ping.
Nivea of fucking.
Wait, Temp, are you bored of Valorant already?
Yeah.
Didn't
Kinda.
you? But you literally
Same.
just cheated
Same.
yesterday. You literally just cheated yesterday that you're gonna stream.
Yeah. I'm bored.
I think I'm so sorry.
I should have
I
said
like
Variety
Valorant
instead of
boring.
Valorant.
Oh,
Tempest.
you're so
Yo, when's the Tempest Among Us stream happening? So that's what I want to see.
never.
No one plays that game anymore.
Did you say?
That's so true.
Oh,
Actually, we've been playing it in Bastion, Loki. If I don't know if like yeah,
I don't know. It's just
but like everyone's really
Dude.
bad, so I don't know. It's pretty fun.
Where's
I
my
used to play
cheesecake, Tempest?
Overwatch. Dude. I used to play Overwatch, but they released Bridget, and I play fucking Genji and.
I used to play video games until like this year. Like every game, just no games feel good anymore.
Overwatch
Nothing
gave
feels
me
interesting.
depression.
Same. Especially as a
Tempest, what are
Genji
you
main.
playing?
Just fucking Bridget. Fucking
League.
fuck the game so hard.
Are you playing right now?
No.
When are you playing?
I don't know. Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Jesus.
Well, I have to do some videos actually. I have to do videos like right now. So.
Oh, you got a tip?
Yeah. But I don't know.
Hey,
it was a
wait,
good first
last-
session. Yeah, Poggers. What do you want? We want Poggers.
yeah. I wanted to ask what your thoughts were on Akshan.
He's
Have
the
you
best
played him?
mid laner in the game.
Seriously.
I
Okay,
think
do you think he's gonna nerf?
Is he gonna get nerfed?
Because I've been playing him, and like I can't tell if like I just have a well, I don't know. I'm just like I understand him, but like games feel really easy on that champion.
Yeah, he's
I
like
don't know.
a Lucian mid that
It
roams.
depends on the elo, maybe.
He's a Lucian mid that is Mercy Overwatch.
He's a Lucian
Well,
mid
the
who
res
revives
is
his
entire
teammates, who wins every lane, and then can roam while being invisible. So I mean, the champ
And
is
can
just
also tower dive
balanced.
and kill someone taking 1 turret shot.
Yeah, I don't think that champ's
I
balanced.
feel
He
like
just
if
seems
they
fucking.
if they just remove his W passive, I think he might be balanced. Like, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
if they remove him from the
I don't
game, it'd be perfect.
His early game trading is just so broken with press the attack and his passive.
Yeah, he gets
Like
a
if
shield.
anyone tries to walk up. Yeah, no, that and if anyone tries to walk up to you, like you
They're
hit
half
3 auto
HP.
attack.
Yeah. Or a
So,
Q, like
I'm
one
just-
auto attack. GG.
If you hit level 2 first and they're standing anywhere near their minions, you just auto them once, E a wall, and they die. Like you just ignite. I don't know. It just seems so broken. But people are like, I don't know, he's not that bad or something like that. So I just wanted to ask you what your opinion was. But
Yeah,
it seems
I think
I think
he's
maybe
it's
he's
a little
more of a
strong.
duelist.
he has a
right? I
51% win rate already. So I mean, I'm pretty sure he's broken.
And I think he's more
Yeah.
of a duelist than like a 5v5 or 1v5. So I think
He-
that's why it's like.
A 1v5. He's a 1v5 champ, but then after the fight, it's 3v0 because you revive 2 of your teammates.
No, I
Yeah.
mean like I think he's better
Let the
at
poor man
1v1.
go do his
than
video, guys.
LoL.
And we've kept Tempest here for a while.
He's gonna go order cheesecake.
It's been like
fine.
40
You did call him
minutes.
old?